Hey everybody, how you doing? Welcome back to another live stream. Happy you guys are able to join me this Sunday, whether it's morning for you guys in the States, evening for you guys in the Philippines. Thank you all for joining me. You could be anywhere, but I'm happy that you're here with me. So first, let me start out by saying I got a good one for you guys today. Christopher Clayton, how you doing? Good morning, afternoon, evening, everyone. Looking forward to this. Garrett Austin, buenos dias. Oh, buenos tardes. So no chick. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Bad dreams. Woke up late. Putin Punoy, what's going on, brother? He said, "Hey Jay, long time no chat. Recently saw a message you sent me, but I didn't even realize I got it until much later. I love to do collab and chat sometime again. Okay, no, for sure. Simply Rocco, what's going on, brother? Just peace. How you doing? Will Theta, Mega Love shout out. How you doing? Roger Jackson, what's going on? E46 Wagon Lover. So I want to thank you guys for stopping by today. Now we have a situation here, and you guys already know I've been making a lot of videos recently about shame, insults, and guilt. But this happened with a woman who actually she bashed the Filipina. And it's one of those videos again, guys. What's going on, with woman? And I'm gonna explain why. I'm sure a lot of you guys know why. But this lady bashed the Filipina for cooking for her man, right? And if anybody has been with a Filipino before, ever been to the Philippines, been around a Filipina, or in a home with a Filipina, or married to a Filipina, that's just something Filipinos do with the cooking and cleaning, right? That's just something they do. What's going on, Chino? How you doing? That's just something Filipinos do. Now, I'm gonna get right into it. I'm gonna play this video, right? And this is the video that she reacted to. This lady. It was a white woman that reacted to it. And when you guys see it, what's going on, Murphy Hayes? How you doing? When you guys see this, it's gonna blow your mind. So let me hop right into it. And pineapple banana, how you doing, pineapple banana? So yeah, guys. So here's the video that the lady reacted to, and this is why the Filipina let her have it. Let's go here. And the great thing is the Filipina didn't get out of character, and that's the great thing. She stayed in her character. She's very gentle, very calm, very humble. But let's get into the video.
She will cook for you from Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Wow.
So this is pretty much showing. It's just pretty much showing how Filipinos take care of their man, and it's all Filipinos pretty much do that. They'll cook for you, and right now that's a dying thing in the West. You have some women that still do it, but then they'll get bashed for it too. It's crazy because even women that are not all the way submissive, you know, still cook for their man. So this Filipino got bashed, and then you see this man actually appreciating it.
Wow. Thank you, honey.
You're welcome.
I love you.
I love you too.
See, this man felt inclined. Of course, it's a TikTok video, but you know what happens with me sometimes, right? I'm working, I'm doing I could be working during the night or working every day of the week or like I work every day except for a Friday pretty much. And it's good to know that your wife is right there and able to cook for you. Now, you know what happens in the West though, and this is the fault of a lot of guys in the West too. And I'm not saying I understand the woman, but what happens is a lot of times it's a 50-50 situation, right? And that's still not an excuse though, because I actually can show you guys some comments, and these are the positive comments I've seen. I seen women in the video, right, that were saying to that were saying to her because she's a Filipina, like she's this woman. One woman said, I seen a couple of them women said it, and they said, "Oh, I'm Mexican. I already do that. I cook for my man and I work, right?" And I was happy. I said, "This is the kind of things you want to see. You want to see women competing over doing the right things. Like, oh, that's nothing. I already do that. I do that in our work. That's nothing." And I'm like, wow, this is good. But then you had some woman that it just didn't make sense, right? The woman was bashing this lady. And let me play this clip. I got to show it to you guys. make sure I play the right one for you guys. Let me see what you guys are saying. E46 Wagon Lover, what's going on? Imagine a traditional woman doing traditional things for a traditional man. Establish your relationship dynamics that honors each other's feelings. Yeah, for sure, for sure. Now, let me see. I want to make sure I play the right video here. I think it's right here.
Melissa, my friend, even if we don't cook every day, we can still get green card. And have you not noticed?
Yeah, so what the woman said is Filipinos only want a green card. That's why they're cooking like that, right? And so I'm sorry about that, guys. So that you guys know, she said Filipinos want a green card, but what she says in the beginning is going to answer, and it's true.
Yeah, she's cooking for you every day because she wants to get that green card. Melissa, my friend, even if we don't cook every day, we can still get green card.
Woo! Did you hear that? Did you hear what she said? And she's right. It's a little cocky, but she's right. Even if we don't cook every day, we can still get green card. You want to know what it is? Because there's a lot of guys that are simps. That's why. And she's right. I'm not. That's probably not what she means, but it's facts. Even if she didn't cook every day, she can still get a green card because that's what she does. It's just she's not doing that to get a green card. She'll be doing that if she was home in the Philippines. And then I did more research, and then I even seen Kay did some research actually. That's why I love when Kay searches things. And then we seen she's not even married. She got out to Canada on a visa. She's not even married to the guy yet, right? But the guy's being bashed, and I guess they were making TikToks, and that's why I was like, "Honey, my Filipino wife." I guess it's considering a wife like how you say, "Oh, that's my wife there," but it's your girlfriend. I think it's a situation like that. But anyway, this girl said that yeah, she's cooking. You guys see right here for you every day because she wants to get that green card. Now, let me finish playing this, and then we're gonna get into that.
And have you not noticed that a lot of your people in the Western world, they go to the Philippines to find us Filipina?
Woo! You heard what she said? Did you notice a lot of people where you from go to the Philippines to find us Filipinas? Why is that? Why do men go to find Filipinos? Same reason all of you guys want to go, right? Same reason. Because guys want that submissiveness without a woman even thinking about it. It's just natural. That's just something she does. You know. Yeah, like you said, amen to what she said exactly. And I loved it when I seen in that same comments, it was other women that weren't like bashing her, saying things like, "Oh, she's cooking. She wants a green card." Other women were like, "Oh, I'm Mexican. I do that and I work, and I do that. It's nothing." And it's funny. It was from women from other cultures. It bugged me out. I was like, "Wow, they're competing." Other women are going at her, not bashing her, saying she wants that green card. Other women were like, "Oh, I do that already. I'm from Mexico. That's what we do, and I work." And I was like, "Okay, yeah, that's what's up." I found mine. I'm going Thursday. I heard that just, and I said, "Man." And it's funny. I was looking for a title. I said, I want to do something good for you guys. I want something to talk about that's good. And I go searching, and then I find this. I said, "Oh wow, I got to talk about this because this is right on." And I said, "This is something I can do live to show you guys," and it's right on topic of what's happening right now in the world. And so Wade, nobody said dating in the West is dead. Traditional families and dating in foreign countries is still running strong. Yeah, it's true, and it's gonna get stronger. It's gonna get stronger. I was on Dennis Sperling's show yesterday. I was on his show, but I was watching his show, and he was talking about it. He was talking about it, and he said, with the passing of Kevin, he's been saying it for a while in a couple of videos, but with the passing of Kevin Samuels and the way they bashed him, you know, it's kind of dead, and it's not just dead for black women; it's dead for all women. All women are pretty much become trash. 7 weeks left, and I will have my passport. Congratulations on that, Mr. Social Distance. Congratulations on that. And yeah, but let me finish playing what she said here.
Yep, that's right. And you know what I discovered in the Western world, especially Western women? Cooking for their husband is a big deal, and
Hold up.
apparently it's hard to do. But
What? She said it's true. Cooking for their husband is a big deal, and apparently it's hard to do. And it's true. And it's crazy because there's women here that do it. There's women here in the Philippines that work and still cook for their family. You know, I've seen my mother do it. I see my mother work and cook for her family. My mother was a little bit old school. Also, my mother was outspoken too, but she still was more old school to where she would cook. She just did her womanly duties. You know, that's dying now. That's dying now. And it's crazy that guys, right? This guy, when you go back to, if I go back to that video, right, that I just played, the guy, men are having, are so excited. They're actually celebrating the basic things. That's when you know it's come to a point where it's like, man, where men are celebrating just getting a cooked meal. Why should a man have to celebrate that? You know, that shouldn't be something a man has to celebrate. He's like, oh man, honey. So the guy felt inclined to make a TikTok video about it because he hasn't been getting that. And it's not just happening in the West. I seen a video of a guy in Egypt. It was in Egypt saying, I'm going, this is why guys are going over to Latin countries and why guys are going to the Philippines. It was a guy in Egypt that said it, right? And then I seen the Big Shirley of Egypt. It was the Big Shirley of Egypt. I was like, whoa, it's in Egypt too? It's happening in Sweden. It's happening all over. Guys are making a stand. But when I seen it in Egypt, I was shocked. But it makes sense because Egypt is it's not one of those Muslim countries. So, you know what I mean. That's just ridiculous. Most women in America are so bitter. A Filipino made me believe and love again. But here, you can't be a good woman to a man. Yeah, it's so true. And if you're a good woman to a man, the Demont show, you get bashed for it. Women get bashed for it. That's what happened with this woman. A woman bashed her, right? Yeah, she's cooking for you every day because she wants to get that green card. If a woman, I reacted to a video on my other channel. A woman was exercising, right? She was just exercising. How do you get? Yeah, Big Shirley. I'm telling you, no lies, guys. I should have put it up here, but I can't because I'm going to react to that. It's pretty funny too. You guys wouldn't understand a look of what they're saying, but it's written in English, so you would get it. But yeah, Big Shirley in Egypt, and she was like, "Oh yeah, that's misogynist." It was bugged out. It was bugged out. I was looking up videos, and then that popped up. I said, "Oh, this is happening in Egypt." And then the guy was like, speaking like that Muslim language. And then he was like, and it showed that definition of what he was saying. He was like, yeah, men are going to Latina countries because it was bugged out. I said, wow. I said, wow. But yeah, let me continue what she said.
For us Filipina, cooking is nothing. Cooking is super easy thing to do. We can cook everything, and heck, we can even cook our husband if they cheat on us.
You heard that? And that's so real. You heard what she said? We can cook everything, and we can even
Cooking is super easy thing to do. We can cook everything, and heck, we can even cook our husband if they cheat on us.
See, you see that? And women all the time, they try to call Filipino women pushovers, right? That's the thing. Oh, she's a maid. She's a pushover. Does that sound like a pushover, like a maid? Does that sound like a maid? That don't sound like a maid to me. Am I right? Tony laughing because Tony know what I'm talking about. This is Filipinas, right? She's saying we can even cook our husbands if they cheat on us. That doesn't sound like a maid to me. That doesn't sound like a maid to me. That sounds like a woman who stands up for herself. Right? That's what you get with Filipinas. Right? You try to I've even said it like sometimes love, I'll be like, Kay sometimes she'll let you have it. But it's still out of respect. Of course a woman's gonna speak up. Filipinos don't just take things laying down. I'm sure Putin Pinoy knows what I'm talking about. Tony Anderson knows what I'm talking about. A bunch of you guys have been with Filipinas, knows what I'm talking about. They don't just take things laying down, Like there's no misogyny happening in the Filipinas. I'm telling you, there's no misogyny happening in the Filipinas. They're not hearing it. Yeah. So and it's crazy because women all the time. Oh, you go out there getting a maid. Oh, she just wants the green card. And this woman's over there in the country on a visa. She's not even married to the guy, right? And then also on top of that, these women are, yeah, these women are. She said, yeah, and also we'll cook our husband if he wants to cheat on us. And you see that face? She's serious. Look at that face. Hold on, I gotta remind it again.
We can cook everything, and heck, we can even cook our husband if they cheat on us.
Did you hear me say? If they cheat on us, she means that. She means that because they love hard, man. They love hard. That's why, and that's the crazy thing. A lot of guys go, "Oh, some Filipino woman, some woman, Filipino woman could be a little bit crazy," but you don't want those ones that are too much like that. Hers is playful. You can come out here and get some woman that you don't need to be with, because of course every woman's not perfect, just like every man's not perfect, you know. But her perfect example of what you get when you get a Filipino, right? Fiery. She's showing it right now. Fiery, right? And that's the kind of challenge a man. That's the kind of fire a man wants. A man doesn't want a fiery of a woman that's just flipping for no reason. You know. Let me finish this
And
up.
I know that a lot of girls here in the Western world, they cook their husband microwavable food.
Woo.
If not, McDonald's and French fries.
Hmm.
That's all. Yeah, she's cooking.
Yeah. See what she said. They cook a microwavable food. If not, McDonald's and French fries. Oh, honey, I pick up a pizza. You hungry? I'll pick up a pizza. You know, you guys know what I'm talking about. I'll pick up some. You want some wings, honey? I pick some up from the store. I order them home. Sometimes you want that though as a man. You know, yeah, order some wings, order a pizza. Yeah, I'm gonna move for Domino's or something. Like, sometimes it's like okay, but then what she said, or cook that TV dinner, right? Honey, I got some TV dinners in the freezer. Friend Cheryl cooked for us. Happy Labor Day. Happy Labor Day in pain to all. Other world. Happy Labor Day back to Queen and all. But yeah, she's giving a perfect example. And this one here, I got this one here, this video here, and you really can't see the video, but you can hear the audio of it. And this is a younger, modern woman in America telling a man who asks, if she can cook, and said he wants a woman that cooks like my mother used to. This is what she had to say.
Honestly, this doesn't even apply to me. But two, no one cares what your mother did. If you want to go date your mom because your mom should have did a better job at raising you and teaching you life skills so that you know how to cook for yourself and not depend on someone to be a replacement mother for you instead of an actual partner. And three, aren't you tired of holding your breath and jumping into women's conversations where you were not invited? Like, isn't it exhausting to hold your breath that hard to squeeze into a conversation that you were not invited to? Take a deep breath.
See, argumentative, argumentative, all day long. No, okay, I know there's no video because I said it's gonna be audio only. You didn't hear me. Listen, woman, listen. I know you're not listening. But yeah, and then I told them it's gonna be no video. But yeah, it's no video there, but it's audio. But you guys heard it, right? No, this wasn't from a podcast. It's just that when I play it on the StreamYard, it's not like some videos play good, some videos don't play good. That's what's happening with this. But yeah, the arrogance in her voice, exactly. Argumentative, and you know, it was crazy because when I came out here, like Kay already could cook, but she was talking to her father and mother like, "Oh, how do you cook this dish and how do you make this like that?" And she was getting extra tips on dishes she doesn't know how to make. And I was downstairs one day. I walked in her mother's house because we were living on the third floor. Her mother was and her father was on the first floor, right? And then I walked downstairs, and Kay's in the kitchen with her mother and father, learning how to cook certain dishes. Like, okay, what do I add in this, and that? And I walk in the kitchen. I'm like, what are you doing? She's like, oh no, I'm learning how to cook this. I'm like, okay. I went outside and I was smiling like, wow, she's she's learning how to cook extra dishes. Because what it is, her father was the chef. Her father was always chefing. Like he always made the The leche flan with the yellow eggs, the egg yolks. I mean, without the egg yolks, with the yellow part. I mean, at the same time, I'd be curious to have a discussion with that person because they might have some good points too. I like hearing different perspectives. Well, you know what it is, Puting Punoy? I know how you're thinking. You're thinking with a logical mind. A lot of times, women in the West don't use logic. So you be getting their perspective, and then you'll know that it's wrong, and then they won't even understand and hear that it's wrong. They won't want to understand because all women are right. All women are the prize. That's been preached for so many years. That women are the prize, and men have been pushed to the wayside. And then also, what's happening is you have men that are, not necessarily high earners who don't get any play in the dating market. So you got a bunch of men out there that make 40, 50,000, even 60, 70,000, who women overlook. And Kevin Samuel showed that for years on his channel. But before then, he would speak to men and help men improve. And what happened was men were improving watching them. Men started improving and doing better. And then the men didn't have any women to go to, you know, because women in the West were trash. He said, yeah, most modern women, all they eat is fast food. And the thing is, there's still good women back home, but very, very few. They're hard to pick through. And the ones that are trying, right? Like this Filipino, you have women doing that too. Women in the West doing that too. You see it all the time. I should have added some here, but you have a lot of women in the West that are doing what it takes to say, you know what, I want to stay fit. I want to cook for my man. And you have women that are watching what's going on, saying, "Oh man, what can I do for my man?" They got a man and they want to keep him. And a lot of what's happening right now is helping them out with their relationship, and they're getting better. And they still try. Yeah, and also the women that remain trash are a lot of times are the women that don't want to change. You have some women that are starting to change, saying, you know what, let me get in line with my man, with what he wants, you know. And then this guy, I had to use this guy here because this was funny in the way he said it, right?
Women can't cook, but can start an argument from scratch. Girl, you preparing the wrong beef.
He's a country too. Some women can't cook, but can start an argument from scratch. Girl, you preparing the wrong beef. So true. You preparing the wrong beef. And guys, I gotta show you guys this, man. I gotta show you the woman that bashed this Filipino woman. It's gonna blow you guys' mind. Hold on, let me share my screen. I gotta show you this because this is what's happening. They change in their 40s. Feminism has destroyed the brainwashed women in the West. Not all though. It's the same everywhere. People become complacent in their relationships. The crazy thing is, it doesn't happen out here in the Philippines. It doesn't have as much of a stronghold in the Philippines. The woman that I seen on those picket lines weren't that desirable when I seen the feminism out here. And it was for a lot of, they were standing up for social changes, which were understandable things. Like they were fighting for, you know, condoms to be given out because a lot of times the Catholic Church has their hands in everything. Yeah, no, it's true, Kamali Kwali. Yeah, no, it's here too. It's everywhere. It's everywhere. You can't stop it. They're not playing with feminism. They really push it everywhere. But let me get into this, guys. Let me stay on track here. Let me share my screen. Let me share my screen. All right, here we go. Oh, hold up. Let me stop sharing. Forgot something. Stop sharing. No, not that. Oh, that's not bad. All right, so that guy right there, right? I didn't even mean to play that, but I don't know why I play like that. But that guy right there, as you've seen, his Filipino. Let me share my screen again. His Filipino didn't know how to cook, or he must have been playing around. But he said, my Filipino's been in the kitchen for hours and doesn't know how to cook, but I still love her anyway because she's trying. And you know what? I think he's joking, but she's trying. But let me play this one. Let me share this 1 second. Share Share screen. Share system audio. Click share. All right. Now, here it is here, right? So, this is the video where she reacts to the woman reacting, right? But first, before we play her reaction, let's take a look and see who's the one that said this to her. That said, yeah, she's cooking for you every day because she wants to get that green card. Let's take a look. Exhibit A. Do you see who said that? Look, this is her. Melissa Honey 550. I hate to do this, but this is the woman that's saying to her, you just want that green card, right? This is Cat Lady here. And I feel bad showing this. I got to get off of this. I can't show this no more. I feel bad showing it because I feel like I'm bashing the lady. Because, yeah, it's so bad. It's so bad, I don't want to show it anymore. I can't even show it. I feel bad. I feel bad showing it. What? I had to show it, kid. I had to, but I took it off the screen, though. That woman, man, that's what I have to say. That's who's saying it. That's who said, you know, oh, you're just trying to get a green card. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. No wonder she's mad, right? Same thing I said. I didn't find that until 10 minutes before I started live. Actually, I found it like, yeah, 10 minutes before. And I was still finding clips, so then I ended up being a minute late to the live. But I seen that and I said, okay. I said that's why. And that's happened a lot of times, even with women. Like, if you guys looked at More to Life and you've seen the videos, I'm showing women that are talking to the passport brothers saying, why are you leaving? And that's what happens when men are starting to make a change for themselves, even men that they would consider low value, right? Who don't make enough money. You can easily pick up and go out to the Philippines, go out to Colombia, go out to Dominican Republic, and all these different places. And I should I'm gonna get that for you next time. I got clips of women out there saying, "Oh, all you need is 40,000." Right? Women are rejecting men that make 40,000. And these are the countries they're saying, "Oh, that's enough money. That's more than enough money." And the Philippines making that you're rich, right? Huh? Did I say what? Fat woman? What are you talking about? I didn't say fat woman. I'm not doing any shaming. What are you talking about, kid? Oh, and so 20% for Garrett late. That's someone who makes McDonald's cook for her. Yeah. Oh, you talking about Roy Jones said, did you say, yeah. I'm not going to say it, man. Then they're going to say, oh, you're shaming. You need to show it, shame her like she shamed others. She going to learn and go out miserable alone. Yeah, man. Nah, I just feel, man, this is so bad. It's so bad I can't do it. It's so bad I can't do it. Actually, you know what? What? Case too nice. Case too nice. Yeah, no, no. Yeah, no, she has a security complex. Okay, you need to get ready, woman. Yeah. And so Link said, Kay, please come on cam and make the announcement that every time you felt Kuya J was making all of this up until you saw for yourself. Kay, take the high road. Yeah. You know, Kay didn't think I was making it up. Kay didn't know it was that bad. She didn't know it was that bad until she seen more and more videos. And she was like, because you know what it is when you're from another country, right? And you're used to things being a certain way. And don't get me wrong, you have women that are even like that here. Not like that big woman. They don't bash women for doing right, right? That's the thing. Here, there's women that don't cook too. But they're not gonna bash women that cook. A bash woman, there's women that's not fit here too. Very few. But you're not gonna find them bashing women that's fit. That's what's happening in the West. Oh, you fit? Why are you exercising for? Oh, why are you cooking for your man for? You don't find that in the Philippines. Nobody's gonna bash you for doing what you want to do for your husband. So her friends don't have the guts to tell her to lose some weight and raise her own value before telling someone else what they need to do. Yeah, well, you know what it is. Obviously, as you can tell, Dari, She doesn't really have any friends. She seems like she's in the house all day on TikTok in a bed by herself. She seems like she may be 400 pounds and can't move. She seems like she has to have a nurse aide come over and help wash her in the cracks so it doesn't get nasty. You know, I feel bad for that lady. She's in a bad situation. Right? And the Filipino reacted, but it wasn't that bad. Let me show the reaction now.
Because she wants to get that green card. Melissa, my friend, even if we don't cook every day, we can still get green card. And have you not noticed that a lot of your people in the Western world, they go to the Philippines to
Give it a
find
watch.
us Filipina? Yep, that's right.
Yeah, so that's what she reacted. You guys already seen that, but that's who she was reacting to, her, and that woman has probably never been in a situation that had a man ever. And I feel bad. She's been cat lady her whole life, so I would never be like that and come on line trying to bash people. We saw enough we could have missed it. Yeah, pet food sales have gone up in the last few years. Sure have, sure have. When we don't fight back, they'll continue to bash women of other countries because we don't speak out enough. They're bitter because they refuse to compete. And that's exactly what's happening. And that's why I speak out more, Sam. That's exactly why I make this kind of content. And I started another channel. Because if it's not talked about, right, they're gonna continue to do it. And I feel me as a brother that's been in the Philippines for years, like the video I made yesterday with the woman who's, oh, you guys, oh, you broke boys. And it's like, well, you can say whatever you want, but us other guys are trying to help pull these brothers up because these brothers can come out here not making much money. They just have to have the balls to have the confidence to do it, and then you can do it, and then you can even double your money. I know you guys remember I did a show. It wasn't really necessarily about that, but I was showing you guys in ways you can get 60, $70 an hour, which is 100 to 120,000 a year, and it can be done with just learning a skill and taking the test for 2 hours, and then you can work on getting a job, maybe starting at 40, that's around 80, 90,000, and make it happen living in another country. You know that what I mean by that, Floyd. So Link said, Jay, at this point, Panay's need to get on camera and tell these women stay the hell out of their business. They dropped the ball. Yeah. They did. They did drop the ball. They did drop the ball. And I think more foreign women are gonna start doing that. And it's gonna be a big debacle, man. It's and I'll be honest, I have a heart, so I feel bad for a lot of these women. I do. I do. Even though they may be heartless, you know, because what it is hypergamy makes it heartless. If a woman's telling me, "Oh, you don't make enough money, you're not tall enough, or you're not fit enough," well, it's always we're not good enough, right? And that's just facts. But then as men, it seems like we have more compassion. It's crazy. It's crazy how dating is in the West, right? To where it seems like the men have more compassion than the woman. Because you know what? We do. That's crazy. That's why we go to places like the Philippines and get treated like that. And we're like, oh, and we make videos about it. And then they tell me, oh, you why are you bragging that you're going over there? Because we happy. That's why. That's why men are shouting to the rooftops, oh, man, I got a woman. And guys in my comments, oh, I went over there. He said they told a woman and I forgot his name. And when he was in a beauty salon, because he has white hair, so he gets his hair cut in a beauty salon, and I get it, because he has to style it and things, stuff like that. They have him trim it. He said, I tell him when I can't wait to go over to my Filipina, get my back rubbed, get my clothes washed, you know. She jump in the shower with me, bathe me, like all this kind of stuff. And they're like, oh, you going over there for a maid? That's the same thing. Same thing they say over and over again. Over and over again. The same situation. The same example. Jay, you're 5,000% correct. Yeah. And I don't want to be 5,000% correct. And yeah, no, it's true. It's more than 1,000. Can't wait to leave the Western world. You will soon, man. And you know what's crazy is guys. There's this guys. They call it celibate. Guys are starting to be celibate, right? They call them incels, involuntary celibate. You have guys that are involuntary celibate, and then now guys are starting to be vocels. You know, voluntary celibate. Guys would rather wait until they get out of the country than make a mistake and put a baby and a woman back home. So many guys that I've seen comments like that. So many guys that said, I'm not going to even put my meat inside of a woman. I'm waiting until I get out of the country because I don't want to make a mistake. It's crazy. When it gets that bad, when men are saying that, that shows how men are starting to be more disciplined. So you know what? Men are going to go out of the country, and then men are going to go get with a wife outside of the country, start finding out ideas, and then be able to make themselves even more money. And they'll do it outside of the woman they were with before. Because when you have peace, your brain starts to work. Think about it. You come home from a job, right? You come home from a job. You're already tired, right? A lot of times you want to be able to think outside of what your everyday life is, right? But you can't find peace to work on something else, to work on your own purpose, except for that job when you're coming home and then you don't have a cooked meal. You know, you're coming home and there's no cooked food, or you're coming home and there's war in the house.
Women can't cook, but can start an argument from scratch. Girl, you preparing the wrong beef.
And that's what a lot of guys are coming home to. They're coming home to the wrong beef, right? And they're getting tired of it, so they're going. And I'm happy. I'm happy my brothers are coming. I'm happy. I'm happy. If I can, I want to meet all of you brothers. I think I'm going to do an event one day. Seriously. If you guys ever in Manila, I may do an event. Find a time you guys can make it to Manila. And, you know, guys said it before, and now it's coming to the point it's getting so bad. Who trained a woman in other countries? Actually, they're trained by their mothers and fathers. They're trained by their mothers and fathers. That's who trained them. The women in other countries are trained by their mothers and fathers, and it's a good thing. But don't get me wrong, though. You still have some women like that back home. There's some women like that back home, too. Because I know a couple of my family that are like that. But you know what? If they spoke out about it, you know what happened? Go sit down somewhere in the corner. Oh, what are you talking about doing that for your man? They don't want to hear it. Same thing that happened to this Filipina. Went out to hear music this week, and the quality of woman has diminished so bad here in LA. The good-looking, sexy, beautiful women only care about a rich man. The rest are pretty torn up, even youngs, and that's the crazy thing. So why would you get mad that men are leaving, right? If all of you women are going for the men in the 10%, right, the 100,000 and up, that's what all you're going for. That's why if you go on a dating profile, or you go on a dating site, right, the women are only clicking on the men that are like extra handsome, you know, that are like super chads, or they're only clicking on men that are showing some kind of money. And women can tell sometimes from looking at a picture. Women are that they clock men so hard, they can tell from your pictures. You know, they can tell from your pictures. And so men are going on dating sites, and then they're turning into incels because they can't get women to look at them. And some of these women probably won't even know half that bad. Some of these men, and still can't get women to look at them. You know, that's why exercising, all of that stuff is important. Because I say, you know what? A lot of times a man may have to delve into that pot. I'll be honest with you guys. If I was still back home and I didn't come out here and get with my Filipina, I probably wouldn't. Because I didn't do it when I was there. But I got older. I got older, more disciplined. What's going on our phase life? It's all right, man. We talking about uh, a woman bashing a Filipina, man. I'll go back into it a little bit later. But I'll show you the woman again. I'm gonna show her. Kay don't want me to show her, but I'm gonna show her again. I have to, because this woman bashed the Filipina and said she wanted a green card. Yeah, and said she wants a green card. That's why she's cooking. Didn't know that the woman got there on a visa on her own. Didn't even know that. And this is the woman that bashed her. And I feel bad because it looked like she has cancer. Oh no, she doesn't have cancer. Oh no, she just had a bald head there. This is the woman that bashed, and she said that the woman's doing it for a green card, and she bashed this woman here.
Yeah, she's cooking for you every day because she wants to get that green card. Melissa, my friend, even if we don't cook every day, we can still get green card. And
Mm-hmm.
have you not noticed that a lot of your people in the Western world, they go to the Philippines to find us Filipina? Yep.
Woo! That's all I can play because everybody's seen it already. All right, now I'm gonna read some of the comments. Minty Choco Boo. I'm not gonna say their name anymore. Says I like the part that you can cook your husband. Yeah, I like that too. Because Filipino don't play. I gotta play that again. Yeah,
That's
she was serious.
right. And you know what I discovered in the Western world, especially Western women? Cooking for their husband is a big deal and
Mm-hmm.
apparently it's hard to do. But for us Filipina, cooking is nothing. Cooking is super easy thing to do. We can cook everything and heck, we can even cook our husband if they cheat on us. And I know that a lot of girls here in the Western world, they cook their
Man,
husband microwave.
yes, microwave food. Yeah, I love that part because they can even cook our husband. So cooking is a basic task for Filipino women. We are trained from childhood. You see, this is other women confirming it, right? I love when I look in comments and I see women promoting this type of stuff. Cooking is a basic task for Filipino women. Traditional, not traditional Filipino women, and not just traditional Filipino women, but old school. But a lot of women, even nowadays, are still there. You have some women that are lost, but that just happens. That happens in every society. And then so I could agree more. Love you. I'm Thai. I'm Thai. See, and she's Thai. Check that out. We got a Thai woman here chiming in, right? Figures, right? Figures. My stepmom is Filipina, and she's an amazing cook. Wow, she worked 9 to 5. You see that, guys? Every day, and still can come home, cook delicious meal. But then you have women complaining, saying, "Oh, I'm already doing working, and it's hard." I know, and it's real. Men should be able to keep their women home, but if they can't, it still shouldn't be an issue. And of course, men, as a man, I can cook myself. There was another one where a woman saying, "Oh, guys need to learn how to cook." I learned how to cook. I love cooking. And I cook sometimes. I remember when I first came here, I was cooking all the dishes I eat for Kay. I was cooking all the dishes I eat for Kay. I was making her collard greens and things like that. And she loved it. And then she was making dishes for me, the Filipino dishes. And we were just eating back and forth. Haha, now Melissa, my friend. Some people always mention about green card. They didn't realize many foreigners moved here in Philippines. Exactly. Exactly. Filipinas' love languages are acts of service, but most of it's part of the culture. Beautiful. You so well spoken. Keep going. Stand up. Tell them the way it is. I love the combination of Filipino accent, American accent. Some also in Indonesia. See, it's another place. That's why many people love Asian. Greetings from Indonesia. So you got all the submissive women chiming in from the east, right? From Thai, from Indonesia. Where you live has nothing to do if you can cook or not. I'm Western and I cook for my family every day. Even Filipino food, pa. See that? You see that? To the guy who's seen this comment, let's go back to the woman. Ha, for me, I don't need the green card. I need the jeans. I heard that. I need the jeans. That was real. You know what's funny? Filipinos are like that too. I don't need the green card. They need the jeans. And Filipinos are like that. They're like black jeans or like white jeans. That because the mix. They like the mix. Well, I'm not even Filipino. I'm Burmese. We can cook everything. This is proof, guys. This is proof. This woman's from Burmese, woman from Indonesia, woman from Thailand, another woman from America. That's feminine. I'm married to a Canadian and he cooks every day. If he's home, I just sit after work and my husband will serve me supper like a princess. I met my Filipina here in Scotland. My beauty has made it clear. We live in Philippines. Louder. We Filipinas a gym. So yeah, all the women are chiming in. Love seeing that. I love seeing positive chat like that. It makes you feel good. It's like a breath of fresh air. It's like a breath of fresh air. And guys, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do what you guys want. I'm gonna pretty soon have dating events for you guys to go to because it's needed. You know, but even if you don't go to a dating event or that, you definitely need to go to a website. You can come out here and meet them. I'm a bachelor and I can cook for myself, and I've been doing it for years. My Filipina says her job is second. Her man job is working for me and being a homemaker housewife for me. She said I'm her boss. Yeah, that's how it is, man. That's how it is. What is the black culture and who established it? Oh, what do you mean? I'm not sure what you're talking about. But there be. That's real. Get off work and still get on in the kitchen for sure. Some straight bomb. Some straight bomb adobo. Exactly. The United States teachers get paid more than other countries and still want a pay raise. You want to be a better man emotionally, mentally, physically, financially, and spiritually, and the woman will show up. I was stationed in the PI when I was in the Marines in the 80s. I was so spoiled by Filipinas. And honestly, as a young man, I simply wasn't used to it. Yeah, that's true. That's true. And a lot of you guys um, are travel OGs because of the military. You guys have gone to. They even have stations over there in Thailand, over there by Pattaya. Guys were stationed there. Guys were stationed in Subic. Guys were stationed in other countries in Europe. Guys are stationed these places, and then they meet women and they fall in love and they come back. I seen a guy that said he was out. He was in World War II. He was out here in other places, and then he went back. I think he said he was in a Europe country and went back. There's guys that have been out here from back then, came back. So guys been doing this for years. They taught right by their moms. Yep. Yeah, I know. Right. It was funny to me is that Western women always bash us for being good guys, but we're very happy getting women in other countries. Exactly. And the thing is, guys, I there's a lot of guys that can get women in the country in US easily, right? But they're just done. Which is a good thing. Which is a good thing. And I'll tell you, man, what happened to my cousin over last week, right? My cousin actually tried to not get back with his ex, but what happened was he was actually he's a truck driver, right? And his ex is a truck driver too. So I'll tell you, I'll break down the situation for you guys. What he did, right? He tried to surprise his ex with a home. He did that. He bought a home, right? Told her about the home. She didn't want to move to the home because her mother didn't want to move to that location, right? So after that, very soon after that, she broke up with him. She got so upset she broke up with him. Crazy. Instead of saying I don't want the home, my cousin could have sold it. She broke up with him. So that happened. I went out there and seen him when it happened. This was in 2020. So I went out there to go check him. He was in Pennsylvania at the time. That's when I went out there. When you guys see me out there, if you ever seen the videos, if not, I'll post it later. I went out there. I went to go see my son. And I hung out with my cousin. He was going through it, right? So I was out there. He was so broken. I was out there going with him in the streets and talking to women for him. Let me invite K in. Hold on one second, guys. Hey, what's going on, babe? So,
Hi everyone. Happy
so
late birthday.
let me tell this, K. So I was out there with him, and I was talking to women for him and putting him in situations, with women. And I told him, I said, "Cuz you have this house, um, you in here by yourself. You should have women in here." I know what you guys are gonna say, Jay, but Jay, you're against that. Yeah, it wasn't for me. It was for him as a man. He needed that. He was broken. Right? He was going through his rut for months. And then he would come home, go to work, come home, and then sleep. And I was like, I couldn't get him out the house. He was down bad. He was in that house by himself. The man had 3 floors to himself. Sad situation, man. 3 floors to yourself. He had a full living room, big garage, 3 bedrooms. He had a bedroom on the first floor, 2 bedrooms on the second floor. House was big, spacious, right? Lived in a good area, a good school district. It's funny because I helped him pick the house, right? He said, Which house should I pick?" I was online helping him search real estate. I said, "Cuz, you already know with real estate, you got to find a good school district." He was like, "Yeah, you're right." So helped him find a place in Pennsylvania, good school district. It was right next to the malls. I forgot what part of Pennsylvania was that. It was up there by the main malls in Pennsylvania. I'm sure some of you guys know what I'm talking about. One of the malls where like have the wrestling events at. I forgot what that is in Pennsylvania, that part. But they have a lot of the WWE stuff up there. And he was down and out, right? So what happened was she's a truck driver too. He got a job with her. Now, if he would have got the job from now, the job was paying 12,000 a month, meaning it was 6,000 a piece. He's getting 6,000. She's getting 6,000, right? That's about 144,000 a year. So good money, 77,000 a piece. She messed it up. You know how she messed it up? She got in an argument with the boss. She got in an argument with her boss. Loudmouth. You guys know the loudmouth. Yeah. Argument with the boss. Contract got terminated. Good thing is he has something to go back to. It pays a little bit less, but he can go back to that. And he's happy to go back to it. But the crazy situation was after all of that happened, I got the receipts right here, guys. I got the receipts right here. They got into a fight, right? They got into a fight. So, when you get into a fight with a woman, you say, "Oh, your mother's like this, your mother's like that," right? They went into the fight where they're calling back and forth with their mothers. So they were going back and forth. Hold on, I will show you guys. See, look, show you guys all right here. So he said, bugged out. He said, she finds any little things and then calls me selfish. I'm sleeping when we arrived at the gas station. She said I'm selfish because I didn't help pump the gas. Wake me up. It's like a lot of words back and forth. Name calling. She called me a name. I call her a hoe. She said my mom's a hoe. And I tell her mom's a hoe. And she calls her mom. She called her mother. She called up her mother and said he called you a hoe. Man, why would you call your mother and tell your mother that? Then you know what she had a nerve to say? Because right now he's in between homes, but he actually got a place to live now. He was staying with her for the time because the place was stationed where she was living at, right? You know where they do the truck stop at. And of course, he lost the job for a big mouth. Then push came to shove, they lost the contract. Then she said, "You never gonna get a woman like you because you don't even have a home." So she had a nerve to say you don't even have a place to live. And I think back on that. He probably didn't think about it. The man got a home for you. He sold the home already. Of course he sold it. But he's gonna be staying in the house for himself first. He sold that home a year ago. Right? So she said, "You don't even have a place to stay. How you gonna get a girl?" I'm like, "Cuz man, she has no idea what you could be doing when you come out here with me. She has no idea who I am." You get what I'm saying? But my cousin was so down. I was out there with him. I seen a girl that was bad at Wednesdays. And that's the thing. Ever hear guys that talk about like sometimes you can get the woman that they say it all the time. Like you can get a woman that's high value. The woman called himself high value alpha woman, right? That's what she was, his girl, his ex. But then you get a woman, you can find a woman that works in Wendy's that was so cooperative. It was the Spanish girl I seen in Wendy's. Beautiful, had the fatty. And the guys, I'm talking about gorgeous, right? She could have been loose. I don't know, because women like that's the West, right? She could have been loose. but she was so nice and hello. And I said something to her like, "Oh," I said, "Man, you can't be married, right?" And then she looked at me and smiled. I was like, "Oh no, no, I'm not married." And I said, "Cuz." I, I said like that to get her excited. I said, "Man, you can't be married," just like that. And she said, "No, I'm not married." I put my hand on the shoulder right in front of her. I said, "Cuz, you need to get her." He didn't even have it in him to talk to her. That's how broken he was. It wasn't in him to talk to her. He wasn't the same man. He was broken. He's 4 years older than me. I grew up seeing him. I was in a club with him before. Him and my other older cousin going around and getting women like that. This was always the guy. BMWs, nicest cars. And when I was there, he had a house and an Audi. He wasn't. He wasn't. Of course, he wasn't. He was about his business. He had a house and an Audi. He has a house. He had a house and an Audi and a truck by himself. And I'm like, cuz man, you need to get some woman in here. Like you need to talk to some woman, get him in here. I'm like, and I said, yo, go back to Wendy's and get the girl there. Oh man, broken, broken. And then he had felt it in his heart to help her get on, to help her out. I'm just trying to help her. And you know what? As a grown man, I'm not gonna tell a grown man, yo, cuz, why you helping her, man? Why you help her out? You shouldn't be working with her. You see what you just did? You shouldn't be working with her. But now I don't even have to tell him that. He knows. I said, cuz, you know you shouldn't have did that, right? Yeah, I know. I didn't say nothing else. Nothing else. And you know what he says every time he speak to me? He said, yeah, I'm gonna get those condos out there. Cause he's gonna come and he gonna buy he bought into a condo already. He said, I'm gonna know one thing. He even said to the lady that sold the condo to him, am I gonna find my queen in the condo? He always said
Actually,
that.
guys, he got three
Yeah,
condos here in the
yeah.
Philippines.
He got three. Am I gonna come there and find my queen? And he's gonna come out here and get a start. And it happens to so many guys in the West. So many guys, even me, right? Woman didn't want to make a chase following behind her mother. That happened with me in my past situation, following behind their mothers. Their mothers are their downfalls. Kevin Hart talked about that so much that their mothers, the spoiled woman that know the mother, both mothers didn't have a man in his situation and my situation. His ex's mother didn't have a man. My ex's mother didn't have a man. So what do? They give bad advice to their daughters. And Kevin Simmons talk about it all the time. Single women that are mothers keep their daughters single too. Not just only single women keep other women single. Single mothers keep their daughters single. And it's so true. Because you see, the future of women were damaged by women that are baby boomers. And I'm telling you, my cousin was broken. It hurt me seeing him like that. I'm like, man, you came like, damn, homie, in high school you was the man, homie. What happened to you? I never seen him like that, but I'm happy he's better now, man. I'm happy he's better now. He learned his lesson, and that's just the state of how it is out there. He's a living example, you know. He's a living example, and I definitely have to tell his story. Uh, only difference with my story, right, is I could never ever talk about my ex. Kay hears it. Kay hears it, but I couldn't bash her because I'll be honest with you. My ex was feminine. She was. She was feminine. She just wasn't submissive. See, it's a big difference. She just wasn't submissive, but she was very feminine and polite. So I could never bash her or talk bad about her. I could never bash her, never ever talk bad about her. And if I would have got a home for her, that would have been the same situation that would happen to my cousin. I'll be honest. But yeah,
Where are you now in the chat?
I don't even know. I'm all over the place with the chat. I gotta go all the way from halfway to like the middle or the top. With
Okay. Because
you
I
see,
see here Kino seems.
to
Mhm.
blame for these women behavior. Also because they got money for divorce, they get money for having children. They
Can you
allowed
put
them
it in the
to have
screen?
them locked up. Yeah, And that's so true, and that's what's happened, and that's what's been happening for a while. And then also, women are riding the whole show, and I found the clip for you guys. Right, women are this feminist thing happened, right, and that's what did it with the women having children, women getting divorced. Feminism did it all. But let me play what this lady had to say.
It's funny because it seems to me that the rights of women, the feminists have won. So if the feminists have won and we have all the freedoms and all the equalities, then why are women reporting lower happiness levels than men or the same?
Yeah, so why are women reporting lower happiness levels than men? Because you know what it is, men, we have to brush our shoulders off. We can't cry about it. We gotta get up. That's like when that happened to me, right? When it happened to my cousin. Yeah, he was out. He probably cried to himself. I had no tears at all. I'll be honest with you guys. I was so cold hearted as far as, you kind of get used to situations that it's like, okay, I just got to move on. I was out there right away talking to different women. I couldn't be like my cousin. That's why I try to get him back on the train. Like, get back on, man. Get back on the horse, man. You fall off. I'm trying to push him. As a man, like, get up. What are you doing? Come on, let's go. Get up, get up, get up, get up. I was trying to get him outside. Go talk to women. Set it off for him. I'm like, get up, get up, you gotta go. There's one thing, man. I'll tell you this. I was never ever an incel, and if I was in the U.S. right now and I had to be there for good, I'd probably be talking to a woman out there. That's facts. So like the things with these dating coaches, what they saying right now against passport guys is wrong, but I believe every man does need game. Every man needs game somewhat, but that's dying. It's dying because too many women are playing games. So even if you have game, right, you have women. So a lot of women that is so easy for them, and they go out and bang 2,000 dudes. I was looking at a video today. This woman has sex with 2,000 people.
What?
Yeah, woman has
Who?
sex with 2,000 people. 2,000.
But that's
2,000.
not
She's
no.
been having it. I said it before. No, no, no. Woman,
That's
woman
before
having
when she
sex.
was.
No,
Mhm.
okay, no. She was having sex since she was 12.
Yeah,
And
I
I said
know.
it.
That's the
Yeah.
total. That's the total.
And that's the problem. And I knew women when I was younger that was having sex at 12. And they probably had high numbers like that. I think I was talking about you guys about it last week. There's
Is
women
that the
that
sana? Is that the sana all?
yeah, there's women that have been having sex since 12, 13 years old. And by the time they hit the 11th guy, they hit the 11th guy at 13. So they can't even pair bond with a man anymore. Because they already have too much soul transfers in them. And they can't pair. And the girl that was saying it, right? She had purple hair. It was notice women that are like off like that. She had purple hair. I was even shocked. I said, wow, I'm not even shocked that she has purple hair. Her hair was purple. She had
I
purple hair,
was
straight hair in
remember.
the back, and it was curly in the front. I said, I never seen no kind of what kind of hairdo was that? Like her mental was all off. You could
Do you
tell.
remember when I was telling you I'm so happy that Papa is so strict with us? Because
Yeah.
if not, we already have a kid or something.
If not,
Because
you wouldn't be
when we
here.
were, yeah, I know. I
You
was
wouldn't be
like,
here with me right now.
when I was packing some stuff, and then I was like telling you I'm happy. My papa is very strict with us. Because if not, we may be like I have a lot of kids already. I never get married. So I was so thankful that he was strict when we were growing up. And
Okay,
even
just
though I
tell about
was,
what you've seen. Tell them what you've seen. What you've seen. You've seen it in your area. Explain it.
I know,
What
because
happened to other kids?
some of my cousins is getting pregnant without getting married. Even in our religion, of course, it's in the Bible too that you need to get married before you have sex with a man, right? So also my papa is saying like, I want you to. The only thing that I can give you is your education. So you need to study. That's all he can give us. So he said you need to study, and the boyfriend will come anytime. Once you
Hmm.
already graduate, they just come anytime. So and and we are. I'm afraid to that. I don't like to get pregnant and then not getting married. And then just pregnant before marriage. So that's why all of us, from my sister, second sister, me, and the third sister, we are all um get married first before we plan to have a baby. So my papa was really doing a good job, and he was really strict with us because of what happened with my other, cousins, far cousins.
Yeah, what happened was when Kay was growing up, Kay seen girls, and it happens everywhere, every part of the world, having babies at 16, 17 years old,
Mhm.
and they probably didn't have father figures around. It's really that like the same thing in the West, same thing even in the East. It happens here too. It's
It's
just
not,
that the
it's not
woman, it does
yeah.
happen here. It does,
No, no, I know.
because
I
you've
mean,
seen it.
I'm saying it's not that they don't have a father figure. Sometimes they just
They're not
being,
strict.
the environment of the
Yeah.
people, like
Hmm.
friends, and have a boyfriend, and then suddenly it's a mistake.
Yeah.
That's why sometimes I'm upset. I was like people saying like it's a blessing to have a baby before you get pregnant if you're 16, 18 years old, but it's not. It's a blessing to have a baby, but it's not really like it's not the right time. But anyway,
They try to make it
so,
seem like it's okay. I had this
yeah,
baby, it's okay because I have a baby, and then no, I
the
know what you're
baby
saying.
itself, it's a blessing, but it's not.
Yeah.
Yeah, you guys know. All right, let's go back to the comment section,
Yeah.
and we have
Oh,
Simple
okay.
Oko
Hold on.
said,
Hold up.
"What?
Well, go.
What happened?"
No, no,
She
I
looks
was done
like she
talking.
looked like she want a frequent buyers from barbecue. This is the picture you show with
BBQs,
the,
yeah, yeah. No, and that's the ones that are doing it. And as guys, what's gonna happen is, right? I seen Dennis Sperling talking about it, and he's right. What they're gonna
Mhm,
start doing is like the guys that are over here in the Philippines, these other countries that are promoting the sex tourism. They're the guys that are doing those videos in Angela City and showing their areas around there. They're gonna start paying a lot of attention to that because now women are watching passport boys, passport men, and also they're watching expats in other country. And what's going to happen is before it was with the child laws, right? Like say for childs, for underage kids, but now it's going to be for all, for prostitution in all countries, right? And there's actually laws out there already on this stuff. So they're going to start
mhm,
targeting guys, right? Because the women now are watching. There's women that are watching saying, okay, these guys are going out there just for the woman. And like the guys that are married, they're gonna say, okay, no, these guys are fine. But they're gonna start watching guys and saying, okay, these guys are making videos, and they're gonna consider it sex trafficking, right? Sex trafficking in a way because what's gonna happen is they're engaging with guys in comments. You know how it goes. Showing that, say, oh yeah, you can go here, you can go to this club. It's and it kind of is. It's really engaging in sex trafficking in a way. Like you're not
mhm,
selling it, but you are because you're showing a video. A video, you're making money from it. So now they're going to make that a thing, and they can prosecute you. So if you're from the states, you go back to your state, and you wonder, wow, why am I getting thrown in cuffs? So guys got to look out. And I think I'm gonna make a video on it because it's going to be something that's going to be real soon. Because the women are mad, and when the women get angry, feminism kicks in, right, guys? You see what's already happening in the West. They're going to start extending it across borders because feminism is
mhm,
everywhere, right? So guys gonna have to be careful that are out here doing that. The sex tourism, they're gonna start being hard on that now, especially when you putting it on YouTube. So
mhm.
that's one thing that guys gotta look out for. I know none of you guys want it like that, but yeah.
Yeah, we
But
have
thank her
Bruce
for the
Adam.
super chat, Dumont Show. He said, J and K, one love to you both. Can't wait to get there and be there. And
Thank you.
this one is for my vets in the chat too. Yeah, thanks, man. Thanks for the super
Thank you
chat.
for the super chat, guys. Thanks
Yes,
for the support for our super
yes.
chatters. We have Bruce Adams. I was stationed in PI when I was in the Marines in the 80s. I was so spoiled by the Filipinas. And
Hmm.
honestly, as a young man, I am simply wasn't used to it. Hmm.
Hmm.
That's good to hear,
Yeah,
Bruce.
it happens to guys though. That's what happens to guys, but.
Hmm.
I can't wait for one day to have my cousin telling the story I'm gonna wait till he moves here though. When he's here in
Hmm.
the Philippines, I'm gonna have him with me and I'm gonna show him with his wife. He's gonna come here and find his queen and I'm gonna show him. I'm gonna show him.
Yeah, he's always asking me, okay, can you find me a long hair queen?
Yeah.
Long like your hair? I was
Because
like,
that was the
there's
thing.
I was like, all of my friends is already in ano to, they already like have a boyfriend, something like that.
Hmm.
But once you come here in the Philippines, you can see a lot of pretty girls and a lot of nicer women here. So You just need to not be shy to, say
Yeah.
hello
Well, when he
and
gets here,
just
I'm
be
throwing him to the wolves.
gentleman.
No, I'm gonna throw him to the wolves. I'm gonna throw him to the wolf. I'm gonna have him in like the you know how they have like the pickup artists in the states. That's like the dating coaches. I'm gonna be like the dating coach and his dating coach in, in the Philippines. I was gonna be like, yeah, but the only thing is no coaching though. I'm gonna say, hey, Filipinas, this is my cousin. He's single, and throw him in the street and push
That's
him.
all. That's so. Yes, he's desperate to have a.
No, he's not desperate.
No, no. I mean, if you do that, it sounds like it's desperate. Like I need to find my queen.
Oh yeah, no, he's not gonna say that.
And
So
we
Darius
have,
said
yeah.
the
Go
various
ahead.
adobo dishes are awesome. Thai food, holy smokes, bring it on. Love Thai food. Yeah.
Yeah, very delicious. We miss Thai food. B said you have to be better man emotionally, mentally, physically, financially, and spiritually, and the women will show up.
Hmm.
That's true. And our face lab said that's real. Get off work and still get on the kitchen for sure. Some straight bomb as adobo. LOL. Yeah,
Yeah,
adobo is delicious.
and that's what matters
Hello,
right there.
Nihan Arab Krishna.
Thanks a lot for
OG.
the super chat. Brother
Why I
Hakeem
cannot
GD
see
said,
it?
much love to you and the missus. What's the best place in Manila for a young black man? 5K on a month budget. It depends. You know what I suggest you do, Hakeem? If you're coming with 5K a month budget, you should come to the Philippines and visit certain places. Decide if you want to live in the city, or if you want to live more in a province area. You may
Mhm.
favor the city more. I think you should go to Manila, Cebu, and Mindanao. That's
No,
all the
but
main points. Go to all main cities. Go to
mhm.
Mindanao, go to Manila, go to Cebu, and then find which one is best for you. And then, if you want to live on the outskirts of those places, you go to Manila and you can look on the outskirts. Go to Cebu, look on the outskirts. The thing with Cebu, which I can't wait to get there, but I've noticed because I've hired someone in Cebu who was a sales killer. The English is good in Manila, but the English is in Boo. Seems like a lot of people speak English more fluently there.
Yeah,
So
because they
yeah,
don't speak, they often speak Tagalog there, so or
and
they
there's a
just speak
bigger expat
Bisaya or
community.
English. Yeah,
There's,
and
I
there's a
mean,
lot
no,
of
no,
expat there.
the biggest expat community is in Manila. It is, but it's a lot of guys that are working, not working, but guys that have businesses. So it's more be a cup of tea. So you want to
Hmm.
go like Cebu area probably.
Well,
Hakeem,
let me answer that. That's Jay's answer, and
go ahead.
Mrs. has answer. Thank
I
you
have
for your
more.
super chat. My answer is for your question. If you specifically wanna be in Manila, I suggest BGC because there's a place there that it's everywhere. You can actually
Yeah,
go to different
BGC.
mall there that
Yeah.
if you missed US products, you can go to the particular
Hmm.
store there. And also that's a nice place. You can just walk around and do
Exactly.
your exercise. There's
Yeah,
a lot of, yeah, BGC is a good place
it
to be
is.
if you have a 5,000 budget.
Yeah.
It's just expensive there
Eh,
too
oh no, he
for
can
the,
afford it. Hey, it's not expensive. 5,000 budget, he can afford it, and
yeah.
he's gonna be around. Man, listen, let me tell you something. Remember what Kevin Samuels talked about in his live show? I know some of you guys watch Kevin Samuels live shows. When he said the woman would go around guys and kind of shoot their shot, not in the like direct way, but like kind of just be there, make themselves present. I've seen it firsthand in BGC, right? I've seen foreigners sitting around, and I've seen women that were dimed out in BGC that made themselves available to the foreigners, man. And the same thing, like the woman made sure they were dressed up to the nines and they would go around. I seen this one girl, she would go and position herself where the guys could see her. And I was sitting there and I was with you right on the bench, right, Kay? You
we,
sitting there and I
we are
said,
on live that day,
yeah,
guys.
we was
We're on
doing
live,
live. I
so
said, Kay,
yeah.
you see what she doing? I said, she's positioning herself for the guys. She's making her move in a subtle way so they know she's there. And then she's gonna go in her make a move after, right? In her own little way. And I said, wow. And I was just watching Kevin Samuels talk about that, saying women need to make their move. Women need to shoot their shot, right? And then I
Mhm.
seen Filipinas doing it in their way. And I said, wow. This is what I was just seeing. I just seen this like yesterday, like last night. And I seen it. And that's what was happening in BGC.
Mhm.
So you go to areas like that, you get women shooting their shot because they know, they know that the men coming are worth something.
And
And that's
also,
fact.
I agree with Jay. continues,
Hmm.
continues. Like you also, if you think you want to be in the city, in Manila, try BGC, but do not
Go
settle
around.
there. Yeah, go
Yeah.
around just like Jay said until you finally settle down. Like, okay, this is the city that I want to be. Maybe you want Cebu or Davao, but
Hmm.
BGC if it's in Manila. So you wanna go
Yeah.
continue on the next comment here?
Yeah. And let me read.
Um,
Maybe what's the name? So let me see. He said. He said. It's a boo prone to typhoons. Yes. Yes, it is. Yes, very much. So it doesn't hit on a regular basis, but they get little spurts of it. But it was really one big one that hit. They
mhm.
get them, but it doesn't hit hard. But it hit hard one time. So yeah, it gets it on a regular. Every whole Philippines does in a way.
Maybe every 10 years, because
Yeah,
even
yeah, yeah.
in, yeah, it's like it's every 10 years, but in
It's like
BGC is not. You can, of course, there's a typhoon in Metro Manila, but it's not
it
like
doesn't really hit like that.
super typhoon like that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. But no, it is. It is. And let me see. Also, Tim H&C said, "Kay, your father did a great job, but no matter what, you can only try to teach your daughters. You can never control their actions." Exactly.
that's true. Yeah, thank you
Exactly.
so much.
But Kay's father, though, Kay's father, he was very vicious. He was
No, we
very
are
vicious.
actually being, used, what do you, hit by the belt if we
He
fight
was
to each
hard.
other,
I met her
and
father.
then,
He was a hard
but we
man.
we respect him a lot, and
No, he was hard.
we are
A
six
lot of
girls,
Filipino
guys,
guys
six
are hard.
girls.
You can meet some Filipino guys. I've met them that are hard. He reminded me of like how my pops was. My pops was
We don't
hard.
need to he don't need
Yeah.
to hit us with a belt all the time. The reason he hit us
Just
because
look at him.
sometimes, no, we fight. My sister and I are fighting something, and then sometimes when he call us, and that was when I was in high school. But when we
Mhm.
go to college, he's still strict. Sometimes he attended our, in the college, like, what do you call this? I forgot when you
The
guys meet
dance.
in,
The
yeah,
dance.
not the dance, but it's like
It's, your
this.
pop's
He
nuts.
was there.
You know,
I
you
was like,
told me. You told me. My
he's
pops attended a
joining.
dance.
It's not a
Yeah.
dance. There's no actually
Or
dance,
whatever it
like a
was.
meetup, like a
Yeah.
meetup something with all the
Still
students
should be doing
in
that at college.
college. He
He
was
still
there.
should
I
be
was like,
doing that
I'm
at college.
coming. I
Her,
know.
her
I know.
father popped up to the college.
No, he's
It's
coming with us. Like, okay, I'm dressed, and then Papa is coming with us. He's just right there in the side because he's also the caterer that time. He also made the
still
spaghetti
though,
and
that's a little
everything.
off. That's a little
Yeah,
off.
I know.
Yeah, that's a little
But
off.
it's okay with us because it's like, okay,
Because his
we
pops was crazy.
promised. No, we promised to ourselves that we're gonna finish college. We promised him, like, Papa, don't worry. We will finish
You see
college. We're
that,
not gonna have a
guys?
boyfriend after we finish
You
college.
see
We
that?
respect him a lot.
You
Even
see
though
that?
he's strict,
But no, he had to be like
we
that.
are
He had
thankful.
how many of y'all was it? Six?
Six
Six of y'all?
girls.
All
Six
girls.
girls.
Pops had to be crazy. He did a
I
great
know.
job because he kept them off the pole and he kept them out of off the out the bar. And yeah, but he knows. He knows, any little thing, my daughters can go astray. So he was like, I'm
Yeah,
there,
I
I'm there, I'm
know.
there. And anybody that tried
Then
to do
after,
something wrong, he was there.
here's the thing, guys. After we finish college, okay, you can have boyfriend, whatever.
Yeah,
He
Hakeem.
cared, but he doesn't really. He
And
cared,
thanks for
but
the super chat, Hakeem.
yeah,
He said,
I
last
cannot
question.
see the
I'm not
super
trying
chat.
to get a vehicle. I want to be walking distance for most things. In BGC, our majority of things walking. Yes, BGC
Very
is a
nice.
walking town. You're gonna lose a lot of calories, and you're gonna feel like you're in the city. It has that
Mm-hmm.
Manhattan feeling. It does. And Manhattan, you in the city, you just walk and you walk for blocks and blocks. I used to do that. I would be in Manhattan and walk all the way up to uptown. I'd be in Midtown and walk to uptown.
Mm-hmm.
That was just me. And I would walk all the way to Harlem. But BGC has that feeling. You can walk for blocks in the skyscrapers, and then you can go right over to Manila Bay. Like you're around everything.
Mm-hmm.
I like
Yeah.
that area. Every time I'm in Manila, I go over there.
And also, there's a good transportation there too,
Yeah,
so
it is.
it's easy for you to transfer from one place to another, or try to find something close to MRT, LRT, because the MRT and LRT, guys, is getting better here. They're gonna be MRT 7. There's gonna be the one connected from Alabang going to Molovacia. There's gonna be a mono train from the globe of Molovacia. There's gonna be a mono train connected to Hilpuyat or Pasay. So it's gonna be a lot of improvement in the Philippines when it comes to transportation. So somebody said here, I'm from GLS, great content. I'll be keeping an eye out of this dating events you mentioned. And then Nihan said, "You on Discord or Facebook group, Jay?"
Underscore Facebook group. You know what? I need to do a Facebook group soon. I need to do one. I'm gonna do one for you guys. I
Discord,
have
guys.
I
If
have a
you're a
Discord though.
member, you
If you
can
become a
join
member
the
of my channel,
Discord.
you can join a Discord. I do have a Discord server.
Jace is sharing the link on the members only. So
Yeah,
if
share it
you
to the
join
members.
the
Yeah.
yeah, he always update the Discord link, so you can
So
join.
if you're a member, I'll share one tonight so you can have the Discord server link.
Damon show, I'm not letting these salty old broads in
Okay,
America
where are you
bash
at?
my Filipinas. I'm on the top where you left at before you read the super chat. I was there. I am there right now. And then Darius said, Guard, oh yeah, you guys talking to each other. I need to refresh the chat because I cannot see any super chat that you're reading. It's not showing. You need to go up a little bit so we're able to read some of the comments. Yeah, there's a super chat here.
Yeah, it said Garrett right here. I've been doing the keto thing, right, for a while now. So I pair a lot of steak, ground beef, seafood, chicken, pork, etc., along with broccoli,
Mm-hmm.
kale, bok choy. Yeah. And so what Keno Sim said Western women don't realize is that they stopped from cooking, and now there's been an increase in heart disease and diabetes. Exactly. That's exactly what happened. And like I was saying, guys, the women that are in the West are not realizing. See, what's happening is this. Um, most of the women are dating a very small percentage of guys. A small percentage of guys are banging most of the women in the U.S. And then they put their problems on the rest of the men. So that like that's what happened. Like we guys are seeing from the recent videos that okay, oh yeah, you guys, they're saying, oh, black guys are going out there and they're misogynists, and the men are leaving misogynists. The men are leaving not misogynists. The men that are leaving, you women are paying no attention to them a lot of times, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then you all banging the same guy, so that guy, and then you banging all of the same guy like back to forth. Either it's a guy that has the money, or the guy that's the Chad of the Tyrone, or the Pookie of the Ray Ray, right? So
Mm-hmm.
those are the guys that are having most of the sex. And so many guys are incels, the women don't realize that. And they don't realize that they're undateable. Like I was saying earlier, the guy that's where you cut me. Okay, let me finish talking. The guy that was 13, the girl that's 13, that's banging random dudes, doesn't realize she's undateable already. So when girls are 12, 13, and they're having sex already, they end up having sex with, by the time they're 15, sometimes 15 guys, because they like it. If you're young like that, you don't know better, and you like it, it feels good. You're gonna keep doing it. You're gonna get out of hand, and this is what happens to you early.
This is a study from the Teachman Heritage Study. All the way on the left is what happens when you marry your first sexual partner. The chances of staying married is 87%. As the amount of men you have sex with before you actually get married starts to go up, that chance of the marriage working out consistently goes down. You can see over there towards the bottom, when you start.
So let's try to read this here. All right, so look, guys, this here is four. This is 3 partners. You see, it gets considerably lower. 0 partners is higher. Just from 1 partner it goes down to 50%. So you have almost 80% chance with 1 partner, right? When it goes to 2 partners, it drops down by another 20, almost 25%. When you go to 3 partners, it starts getting lower and lower and lower. Then when you go to just only, oh, no, that's a lot. When you go to 20, 16 to 30 or 31 plus, it's so low, it's really a 20% chance. And then it pretty much drops down to 10. So young girls are 13 and they're already unmarriageable because they didn't bang sometimes 20, 30, 40 guys. And women, they will never tell you their numbers, but that's why guys are leaving. And guys see it. From these statistics right here, you can clearly see in the way women are acting. And who did this? What did this?
Want. Why are women so unhappy? So apparently, since the
Women are unhappy, right? Women are unhappy. Women getting why they're so unhappy because women are having too much sex, right? They're having too much sex. Let me finish this guy. He said,
16 plus sexual partners, the chances for marriage working out significantly drops. It goes down to 17%. So we go from 87% down to 17% by having a whole lot of sex. And it just so happens that the more man a woman has sex with, the lower her ability to pair bond, to really bond with one man. You might ask yourself, well, why isn't that not the case for men? There's a really good saying that goes around, what do you call a key that opens many locks? A master key. What do you call a lock that's opened by many keys? A shitty lock.
you heard this man. You heard it here. These are facts. What do you call a key that opens many locks? A master key. What do you call a lock that can be opened by many keys? A lock. So true. Many of you guys know this, and women don't understand this. And Kay knows it. What is it, Kay? Why is that, Kay? Because of what? The Audi and anything. Dude, give me an explanation of that.
I don't even know.
You told it to me. Kay
Where?
said that's because men have what? Men is what? Men is what?
Yeah, I already explained
Explain
it.
it. Explain it. Explain it now. That's the same
No,
example.
No, because the male is external. It's outside. Your sex organ is outside. So you see through what you see in you see what you like what you see, but the woman is internal, so it's more on emotion. So there is that what you're talking about?
Yeah. No, yeah, but yeah, you're right. But it's not really not nowadays.
Mm-hmm.
You don't want to know why?
You fall
Because
in love with
there's
emotions.
too many
That's
because
why.
there's too many locks. There's too many garbage locks out here. That's why. There's no emotion anymore connected to it.
Maybe the luck
But
is like
women,
this.
no, women keep looking for that pleasure, chasing that emotion, and all they're doing is become emotional wrecks.
Mhm.
That's why it's so bad in the West right now, and women don't realize that. Women don't realize it, and they keep doing. They're gonna keep doing it, doing it, doing it, doing it. They're gonna keep having their hot girl summers, and now they have a new thing that's going on. That's called the soft girl summer. Have you guys heard of that? They have soft girl summer happening now, where girls are faking like they're soft and gentle.
Oh.
You know, soft girl summer. The girl would dress up in like summer dress clothes and like a good girl, and they call it soft girl summers. And they kind of have that country girl. Remember how you know how country girls dress? That soft girl attitude. They're doing that, and they're trying to fool guys. So it's that bad. So the crazy thing about that, it's not going to work because guys are leaving. Well, anyway, you guys are, and then the guys that are there are just going to bang them and pump and dump them like they've been doing. This guy right here broke it down. He broke it down perfectly, and he showed it through a study. These are statistics that were shown, studied by doctors, right? And usually with doctors, they'll do research on random people. You know, they have these tests all the time where they do a test. They'll take maybe 40, 30 people. You guys know about it. And they'll do these random tests, and they'll do questioning and stuff like that. The statistics guys, that's what this was done by.
Mm-hmm.
And so Just Seven said, I'm done with Western women. I'm not going back. My Filipino fiance never asked me for money. She just wants me. Yeah, a lot of them do. A lot of them do.
Simperoko said, I believe that man passing was not an accident. It's talking about Kevin Samuels.
Yeah.
I was telling that Jay too. It's like, is it ano?
No, it was. It
killed-
was.
because
No,
there's a lot
happened,
of
what happened with
Filipino
KS?
that
No.
hating him.
No, it wasn't that. Music back from come back and take it.
All right, guys, let's read your comment. It's time to read your comment, Jay. Nihan said, let's get together and eat some balot. Yes, we don't eat balot no more. I think the whole years of my life, I only eat 3 times of balot. But anyway, yeah, you can do that. That's ano to, authentic. Exotic food. She sounds like a professional poster. See me, LOL from Dari. If our face type, if you love the Philippines and the people, culture, the beautiful Pinay, put a heart. Oh, everybody put a heart. Listen to our face live. And B said most black children have not been trained to be what they should be for each other. The women in the other culture were trained to be what they are. Yeah. Thank you again, Team HNC75 for the super chat, and also to Hakim Getty. And Hakim Getty give us two super chat. The month show as well. All right, Jay is back already. I'm still reading a comment. Hi Jay and K, I'm up with speed. Ano to speed with your videos now. Good work. Thank you so much, D Nuts. These nuts for watching. And Hakim gave us a super chat again, and he asked,
Oh yeah. Thanks, brother.
no, this is earlier. I just
Oh.
shut him out. Willie Lemon said sometimes parents will just use their eyes. True. Making it big, we know already that we are doing something wrong. I agree, Willie Lemon. My papa never need to be, I know he just need to do like this, and we
Hmm.
understand the assignment. Understand the assignment. Hakim, shh. Oh yeah, I want it all boys when I have mine. Are you? Do you know where am I right now?
No.
All right. You want me just to keep reading?
Yeah, keep reading.
B said, this is 1235. 1235. Just make sure you marry, train your children so your children will have what they desire in their relationship. Men was respect and women want love, and that love starts with the father. That's true. Hey Jay, have you ever tried balot from Carolina Boy
Yeah, I did.
3584?
I tried it before.
He
I would never try it again.
with the Wallace Life. He tried it
Yeah.
on the video, guys. Search ano to balot. I don't know how what did you title it, but when we
Hmm.
met we have dinner with the Wallace Life. We eat in the singing cook and waiter, and then Jay and Wallace Life eat the balot. Hakim
Yeah.
Gary appreciate much. Thank you, Hakim, for the super chat and for your question. Where are these type of fathers in the black community?
What's up, brothers?
Where are these types of fathers in the black community? So it is talking about the father that, like my father. I think that's what his question is.
Yeah, no, it needs to be more. It needs to be more. But
And then Tem HNC75. Yeah, BGC is like Western country in the middle of the Philippines.
mhm.
George, hi, K and J. And K Dallas, are you in the treadmill right now? B, don't know what you're talking about. There's a lot of good black fathers in black community. Did pretty good. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. I'm on the end of the comment section. Let me refresh
Mhm.
again.
So Wendell said the Western issues are really they are. Nihan arrives. Krishna said we gotta unite as people. I think Nihan is not from U.S. Nihan can't be from U.S. I know what you mean, Nihan. I wish it was that simple. But what happens is we have to unite as brothers, and not just as black brothers, but as all brothers, because we're all dealing with the Western trauma that's happened there. Well, not anymore. Guys are not dealing with it anymore. That's what's happening. So, guys are being, bashed for it, and it's fine. It's actually fine. It actually shows us we're doing something right when that starts happening. Women
Mm-hmm.
are jumping online and uncontrollably. Oh, you guys are doing nothing new. This is not new. Yeah, we know it's not new. Like, who are you talking to? Guys have been wanting to do it for years.
And the
Yeah.
comment, I was laughing in the comment. He said, "We're 30 years old and 40 years old. You now going out?" And
Yeah.
some
Like she
comment
said, oh,
said,
yeah,
"I'm
decades
only
ago,
11
decades.
that time."
Yeah, I was 11. Like
I was
20, 30
laughing.
years ago. I was 11 years old and 30 years ago. Like, what are you talking
But
about?
that video and Mortal guys, subscribe to Mortal Light. Shout
Yeah,
out.
yeah.
Subscribe. Jay already on monetization. We're waiting for YouTube to accept it. Hopefully soon. But anyway, subscribe. The last video was really, I'm the one editing it. It's like I'm a female, okay, and she's a female talking about it. It's like it's too much. Like it's go to your skin. Even I'm a female listening to it. It's too much. It's really
It
OA.
was. Every time she
And
was
she
talking, I was like, it went through my soul. I'm like, oh man, this woman, she was off. She was so off, and it was crazy. And it's been a long time coming, especially especially for black men. I say that because I remember when Philip Scott came on. I remember I told you guys I got bashed on the Philip Scott show, right? And now he's doing videos talking about it on YouTube. And I'm happy he is because he has a Mexican wife, right? And he's in the African diaspora, but that shouldn't be taken away from his blackness because he has American Mexican wife, but still he got bashed for it, and I got bashed on the show, and I want to reach out to the brother one day again, like, hey man, remember what happened? And I want to do an interview with him on my show, you know, and maybe talk about some of these things happening right now because I'm gonna tell him, hey man, remember when that happened 7 years ago? Yeah, I remember. I'm like, yeah, now you see everybody's doing it now. We're like, yeah, bro, everybody's doing it now. I'm like, yep, you see that? I think that make for a good interview. Me actually interviewing him, talking to him. So we'll see.
Yeah, and then we have Hakim Getty again. Can't wait to get there next
Yeah.
year. We have Wendell Brewer said the Western issues are real.
Hmm.
We're gonna unite as people from Nihan. Simple
Hmm.
Rocco said I'll be back for sure next year. Guys, what?
Yeah,
Next
for
year? I
sure.
thought this year. We're gonna meet up. Sure, we'll be in Manila. We'll be for good in Manila, but we're still gonna travel. But
Hmm.
we already have our condo there, guys. Stay tuned. We're gonna move in. It's either next week or the following week, and we're gonna blog our condo in Manila. So you
Hmm.
guys will know also if you have any question on how to get a condo or how much it costs for us to able to move in right away in just a month. Let us know and just watch out for the video. It's coming soon.
Hmm.
And then we have Team Agency 75. If you do Facebook group, let me know. I'll join it. And I don't really do Discord. Okay, so Tony is coming back on December 2023.
Yeah, he
Tony, that's
need.
too far.
Wow, that's so far,
I
man.
know. January 2024, I will be going back. Okay, but anyway, I know you miss your Filipino family here, Tony, but that's too far, but it's okay.
That's for a long time.
He has family in the US, so Sempre Rocco Philippines, we are leaving because we are tired of their shh.
Hmm.
Garrett said, I want to see this at BGC Place. Must be new after I make a full recovery. I love walking in Manhattan and DC too. Was planning a walk across the USA because this three stroke took me out for now. Yeah, walking is the new way right now, Garrett. Just keep
Yeah,
walking.
that's what I do.
This makes a lot of sense from Simple Rocco. And then B said, so men ruin the girl, then run to women who have their fathers that train and protect them from the predators.
Hmm. So
Okay.
men run to women who have their fathers that train and protect them from the predators. Oh, well, yeah, that's a good thing.
Guys, don't forget to hit that like button to show some support on us and especially TBF family. Garrett Alson, Master Key versus
So
Easy to
men ruin the
Open Lock.
girl. Huh? Men ruin the girl. V must be a woman.
So men ruin the girl, then run
Yeah,
to women who have their fathers then train and protect. What's she trying to say? Is that are
she's
you a female?
she's a girl. She's a girl. I'm ignore her from
Mm.
now
They belong to the streets from Simple Rocco. They belong
on.
to the
Yeah.
street. And then Fatal Storm says she's not producing more oxytocin.
Hmm.
The soft-girl women, Dari, the soft-girl women will eventually expose themselves. The crazy will come out later down the road.
Hmm.
93 likes, almost initial 100 goal for the week. Yes, thank you so much, guys. Keep that, hit
Yes.
that like button.
Thank you for the like. Yes, the like helps increase it and gets it out to the world.
This
Thanks a
nuts, I'm
lot.
planning to these nuts. I'm planning to train in Thailand for 12 months. Can a Filipino fly to Thailand hassle free to meet me?
Yes, you can actually. A lot of
It
that's
depends
actually a good thing. It depends. Yeah, you have to put in
because
paperwork for her, usually.
it depends right now. This nut, I went to Thailand for the first time. My first time flying to Thailand. I'm having a hard time because my passport is it's my first time, okay? And I said I'm just visiting Thailand. It's better if you bring her, but sometimes it's
Yeah,
gonna be questioned too, especially if you're not married. But if she has some paperwork, like she's she has a business here, she has a job here. Just make sure that everything is complete because in the
yeah.
immigration, I was asked
You're gonna
like
question her. Yeah.
were you gonna stay there? I was pulled out and put in the side. That's my first time to fly. To flew in Thailand. I was put in the side and then they interview me. I'm lucky because our Ninang, that is not our Ninang before, helped me and said, oh, she was staying with me and she lied for me. She said, Kay is, I know her, she's my niece. She will stay for me and then she will come back because I'm not really planning to come back because I'm planning to find a job there as a teacher. So she helped me, but we almost late in the airplane because of that. So Yeah, just make sure she has the complete paperwork needed, that she's planning to go back. She's not planning to go there and then find a job, because there's a lot of Filipinos looking for a job in Thailand. All right. I need to refresh. Why I don't understand this chat. It's like it doesn't
So
show the extra. Okay, go
Wade Du
ahead,
Bois
baby.
says, and these Western women are just hurting themselves, and that's what's giving us lots of headaches when they yell loud. I want a woman that has peace, happiness, and very happy. Good content. Thanks a lot for watching, D. They can bash us all they want. We'll be sitting back laughing, saying, bye, Felicia. Passport gang. What's going on? What's going on, Jay Franklin?
Hello.
Thanks for sharing this awesome content. Thanks. And
Thanks,
so, the
D.
Mikey story, what's going on? He said, what's up, man? I seen Helga's video, and she sometimes talks with her head, then speaking sense and facts. Yeah.
I
Oh, you know who
know.
that is? Okay.
Nihan
Philippines
said,
can't wait to be there all off. Okay, okay, sorry.
no, no, go ahead, Jay.
Read the next one.
Philippines can't wait to be there. All love. I'm going grocery shopping. I think he's going to shop right now. Dari said, a Filipino getting a visa to leave the Philippines can be difficult with all the hoops they have you jumping through. And then Arfe said, yeah, I like to see that condo. Yeah, Arfe Slap, we're gonna blog it and we're gonna do the before and after. Because guys, we're gonna bring most of our stuff. Some of our stuff we're gonna be in Rojas. Today I was busy packing some stuff because we're just waiting for the signal from the developer for us to move in, because our documents are all approved.
Should be
J
in a week though.
documents. Yes, actually, it's under J's name. This J's condo. Um,
Hmm.
and so we're waiting and we're buying a bed. So you guys will know how much is the cost of the bed frame and the bed. That's it, because the rest we're gonna bring in Manila, so we don't need to buy anything that much.
Hmm.
That we
Oh, the
will
camera looks
document that.
sideways. That's why. I'm like, why look like I'm sitting to the side?
It's still sideways. Yeah, yeah, that one is
That's good.
straight.
Yeah.
Yeah. We didn't buy a new camera yet, guys, because it's
Yeah, I
still
gotta get a new
okay.
one. Yeah. Gotta get the widescreen one. This one is fine, but I'm gonna get the widescreen. Be
So you
much
can
better.
see Jay, chest,
Yeah, yeah.
not only head.
Only head. I'm like, my head looks huge.
Jay like this. Hi, God. Tony said, gotta experience
Yeah, for
Christmas
sure. I know
and New
Tony. Tony.
Year's. Okay.
Tony hasn't experienced one yet. He hasn't
You
experienced a
didn't?
Christmas and a New Year's. No.
Yeah, you should experience the Christmas and New Year this year, Tony. There's gonna be a lot
Yeah.
of, because this is the first time that it's like almost endemic already.
Hmm.
So Garrett said, I'm trying my best to earmark my travel back to the Philippines for good in November 22 or latest December. Got a lot to do to make this happen. Okay. All the best, Garrett. You can do it.
So yeah, Christmas and New Year's in the Philippines is awesome. Yeah. Are these women we're supposed to be jealous of? I don't think so. I think guys have gotten past all of that jealousy and just let it. It is what it is.
Chento said tomorrow I will probably be signing a
Thanks a lot for the
contract with.
super chat, Jay Franklin. Okay,
I
what you
cannot
say
see the
again?
super chat.
Just read Chintos first. I'll read.
Chento
Jay
said tomorrow I'll probably be signing a contract with tenants for my house for 1 year. I'll be flying to PH within 2 weeks, then finally can't wait. Okay, Chentos. That's good to know.
Congratulations.
Yes.
So
Happy
Jay
trip.
Franklin, Jay Franklin. So after you finish buy this condo, do you have to pay taxes every year on it? Um. Well, I'm not sure on that. I don't think so. I don't think so, but I'll find out though.
But the taxes is not really a
It's not.
lot
It's not
though.
expensive.
Because
Yeah.
when
It's not.
when
It's
we
not U.S. man.
Mhm.
Jay
it's
Franklin. His
not
taxes
that
would be
big.
so cheap. Yeah.
Because when we staying in the MCI before, so we actually stay 6 year for in a condo in Manila. We actually see the paperworks of the owner. So the taxes is not really big. Like it's every 6 months sometimes, and I think they charge it every 6 months. I'm not too sure, guys. I forgot, but it's not really big. It's not really like it doesn't break a bank,
Doesn't
especially
break
for
the
you
bank. Yeah.
guys. Uh-huh.
Yeah. She definitely won't. It definitely won't. And so, Cynthia said tomorrow I'll probably be signing a contract with tenants for my house for 1 year. I'll be flying to PH within 2 weeks. Finally, congratulations, man. Sugar Bum said I'm crying. She's a three.
Who's three?
No, but I showed the video I showed before.
Mm, And
That's not.
Nihan said, I'm in Louisiana, USA. I have a Hindu name changing it, Philippines bound. Have a safe trip, Nihan. Passport for life. Yes, Earl Owens.
Okay.
Darius said, I meant passport. What? I mean
Hmm.
passport. Okay. Dinats, thanks, Kay. I will get her to watch this video to hear what you said. What I said. I'm sorry. I said a lot, but thank you so much, Dinas. Just what did I said earlier? I forgot. I'm getting old. But yeah, thank you, Dina. These nuts. Oh, okay. The flying to Thailand. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Search
Hmm.
of what are the things that needed. Make sure that her information is like she returning to the Philippines. Okay, so if she has a job here, bring the employment COE, certificate of employment. They require me that, but I left my job, so I cannot show it that time. I left my everything. I left my call center job here when I went to Thailand, so I don't have the COE. But make sure she has that and some other stuff. Just search it. There's a lot of people making YouTube videos about it. So yeah.
Hmm.
Sugar Bomb said Western women don't care at all. What did I miss? Michael Miller. Michael, we just need to rewind because
Yeah,
Jay plays
rewind.
some
Yes, we get it.
videos. The first part, he plays some videos of a Filipina talking about, cooking
She was
is
funny.
just
'Cause I'll play one more time. I like what she said. She was funny. I'll play it one more time.
Mhm.
I, this is what the whole debate was about. This is a Filipina.
Marry a Filipino. She will cook for you from Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Wow. Thank you, honey.
You're welcome.
I love you.
I love you too.
She
But
was
then
really good in speaking English. She
Video
really
of
speak
this
like,
guy
"You're
I didn't show that one
welcome."
yet. I didn't show that one yet.
discovered in the Western
Okay.
world.
So what happened was this woman here, right? This woman here, Melissa Honey, 550, bashed her. Yeah, she's cooking for you every day because she wants to get that green card, and that's what she had to say about that.
Every day because she wants to get that green card. Melissa, my friend, even if we don't cook every day, we can still get green card. And have
Hmm.
you not noticed that a lot of your people in the Western world, they go to the Philippines to find us Filipina? Yep, that's right. And you know what I discovered in the Western world, especially Western women? Cooking for their husband is a big deal and apparently it's hard to do. But for us Filipina, cooking is nothing. Cooking is super easy thing to do. We can cook everything and heck, we can even cook our husband if they cheat on us. And I know that a lot of girls here in the Western world, they cook their husband microwavable food. If not, McDonald's and French fries. That's all.
So that one, and then here I got another video too. I forgot this video. I was doing so much reaction with you guys. So now,
From the person who's asking if it's true that
so this person asks, "Are Filipino women loyal than white women?" Pretty much. Well, just like
Asian or Filipina in general are loyal than actual Western women or white women.
okay.
And it seems like a lot of white women are so triggered about this. I wonder why. I mean, don't get me wrong, a lot of these guys go to the Philippines to take advantage of Filipina or Asian women. But it doesn't mean that all white men, they just go there for that purpose or reason. Because obviously a lot of these guys are pretty legit. And then one lady said something, and mind you, she's a feminist. She said that the white men, they go to Asia because they want to dominate Filipina particularly. And for me, I was laughing so hard. You know why? We Filipina are not the type that you can dominate.
Oh, you heard that? She said it, man. She said it. And that right there is for everybody that thinks guys out here just running over Filipinos like that. Like, nah, it's not happening. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. It's not happening.
You see my chat? I put you there in the private chat.
What you say? Let's
Yeah,
see.
you don't read it though.
Oh yeah, it's on my screen. I can read it. Oh yeah.
Yeah, I
But
know. Just go to the next comment.
Mm-hmm, that's true. We Filipina, well, not me, but Filipina will dominate men, not the other way around. Maybe for some Filipina who are vulnerable enough to be dominated by this predator man, as they call it, then maybe it will work for them. But most of the time, Filipina are the one who dominates. So, feminist women, don't worry about it, okay? And also, I also read an article before that a lot of these white women, again, not all, okay? A lot of these white women are so mad because a lot of white men don't want to be with them anymore. They just go to Asia. They don't even have to go to Asia to look for a Filipino girl or Asian woman. They just stay in their country and just find an Asian particular because Asian has more values when it comes to, you know what I mean? But then again, I'm not saying all because I don't like saying all because it's just not true.
yeah, but yeah. So yeah, that was it. And I didn't play that one before, but it's pretty good though. It's pretty good. So let me see here from the bottom. Jay, I'm trying to be a permanent resident in Philippines. I think it would be cool
Can
to
you put that
work
on the
with you. I
screen,
got
Jay?
massive
Because
tech
Sugar
skills and
Bam
I
is
take
a
turns.
hater, guys. Sugar Bam is a hater, and
But
he said, I'm only three." You see that in the comment?
you said who's only
Sugar
three?
Bam, me, I'm only three. That's what you say in the comment here. That's why Sugar Bam, sorry, you're
Thanks for
out.
the super
You can't
chat.
comment no more.
Yeah. We had to put it in timeout. But yeah.
Yeah,
When
no.
people do
Not
that, we
time
just
out. You cannot comment no more, girl.
yeah,
Sorry.
yeah.
She said, oh, we don't care. What's the comment here? Is she's trying to say that we don't care about, Western woman doesn't care. I don't care about you, girl.
Yeah. That was a girl.
Yeah, she is a girl.
Oh, okay. There's a couple
And
of them
she's
that
a
coming in there.
basher.
Yeah, they're
Mm-hmm.
coming in now. It's gonna
Because
happen.
Jay sharing it to more to life. This live was sharing
Yeah.
more to life. So of course, Jay, we're gonna have a lot of female hater because
Yeah. It's
we're
all right
running
though.
out
It's
of
all right.
men.
It's all right. Yeah, man, it's gonna increase, guys. That is gonna increase, but
And I will be bashed. I was saying, Jay, I'm gonna be bashed here.
you
He
fine,
was
you
saying,
fine, you fine, you'll be all right. But
but anyway,
thanks a lot for
she's
the
blocked.
super chat, Jay Brown. You said good evening. Thanks a lot for that, brother. And so yes, you do have to be jealous. Get up on the video and open your mouth. Yep. And
Mm-hmm.
so let me see also. I'm gonna roll to one more listening with earbuds. What's going on, Edwin Thomas? How you doing? He said, "What's up, big dog?
Where
I'm
are
on
you
my way to
now?
Philippines on Friday. I'm all the way down at the bottom,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm not at the bottom. Yeah, I am at the bottom. So pick me up. A Filipino coming to Thailand. Adriano, what's going on? How you doing, man? Nate Nante Kroon, how you doing? Our faces said, "I check y'all later. My Filipina's hungry. She needs me to feed her some late breakfast. She's funny. I enjoy her spirit. Yeah, green card is same as citizenship, pretty much." Okay, do you get the TEFL certificates before you start teaching English?
Um, you're well. I'm a graduate of BS and major in English, so I don't need to have that. But
Yeah, I don't
we
need it.
also
Yeah.
yeah, but we did a certificate for me to get a work permit when I was working in Thailand as a teacher. So I took an exam. It's so easy. The exam is very easy. I don't think it's TLE, but there's I forgot the term of that certificate that I need to get when I was in Thailand. But for you to have a work permit when you're working in Thailand, you need to get that exam. I forgot. So sorry. It's been a while. It's almost going to be like 7 years since I work in Thailand. So
I retired Kay. I retired her. But let me tell you guys something. Let me tell you guys something. You guys already know my story. I retired Kay. Now, what she's doing is more fruitful than working, so it makes sense. It
Mm-hmm.
makes sense when your woman's cooperative. Then she can get along with the program and things work out. That's what happens when women get the program. Yeah, pretty much. But yeah, guys, let me see here. We're going to two. We're going up to the magic 2 hours. OMG, I am likes dancing out. Wow, 109 blasted gold. Thanks to all. Yes, see. Oh yeah, yes. Thanks everybody for liking the live. Thank you. Thanks a bunch. Yes, she's a looker, but I is the oldest.
Where are you now?
I'm all the way down close to the bottom. I'm not even leaving my crib
Mm.
for real till I land in Bangkok.
Michael Miller put me up. About Filipino coming to Thailand. Ah, okay.
Hey,
Hello,
okay, give me
Adriano
some
S.
comments.
All right, so I don't know where's Jay now, right now, but I'm just gonna keep reading, guys. We have Adriano S. Hello, Kay. Hello, Adriano. I think your consultation will gonna be next week. Just you guys will gotta talk on the email. But hello, and we have Michael Miller. Nihan Arab said, okay, Nihan is talking to Garrett. All right, so let me skip that, guys. Our face, I'll check out later. My Filipina is hungry. She needs me to feed her some late breakfast. Our face, are you in the Philippines or are you in the US with your Filipina? Drop the link. Michael Miller, what link are you talking about? Write it down again, Michael. I don't know if Jay know that, but I don't know what link are you talking about. Just let us know again. Jane Cappuccino, she is funny. I enjoy her spirit. Um, the girl, yeah, yeah, that's right. She's really have no. She has a sarcastic joke, and she's really funny. Green card is same as citizenship, I think. So regular guy
Yeah,
in the
pretty almost,
Philippines.
almost, almost. It's the step before citizenship.
Chentos, I don't need to get the TFL certificates because I'm a board passer. I passed the board exam in teaching. It doesn't require me that the TFL certificates, but we have some certificate that we we took some exam to get the certificate, but I don't know if it's TFL. I'm not sure now, but that's way back 2011 when I was applying a job in Thailand. So I don't need it that time. I don't know now. Jean Cappuccino Green. Okay, stepping stone to a citizenship. Garrett said, OMG, I am likes dancing now. Wow, 109. Blasted go. Thanks to all. Yes. Oh, I work now on my German for my German sister, Sophie in Toronto. Yeah, she's looker, but I asked the oldest. All right. And Jay Brown said, with green card, you can come and go do most other things. Nihan said, beautiful presentation. And Sugar Bang, bye, Sugar. Bye. Message, I'm not even leaving my crib for real till I land in Bangkok. 3 more months. Okay, happy trip, MZG. Hakim Getty, she is
Yes,
so beautiful. I think she's talking about
too,
this lady.
if anyone wants to work online and has sales skills, I'll definitely find you some employment. You can check out my Buy Me a Coffee at buymeacoffee.com/JTBF. And if you want to make 20 an hour, okay, and then possibly go up to more than that in the future,
Mm-hmm.
contact me or not just contact me. Buy me a coffee at buymeacoffee.com/JTBF. Check out my packages, and I'm definitely here to help. So yeah, guys, I'll show you guys what I did to come out here. I'll definitely help you do it too. So if you want to do sales or appointment setting, and you feel you can do that, let me know.
Mm-hmm. And then we have Jay Brown says, she looks like a chick I knew in Cebu City. Maybe. She look like she's from Cebu, right, babe? The way she speak.
Yeah, yeah, she
She's
does.
really
Yeah.
good in English too. And she's
Hmm.
pretty. And Floyd Aaron said the haters are being their true selves. I know. It's like,
Hmm.
why are you hating me, girl? It's not my fault.
Hmm.
It's not my fault, girl. I know she's still watching. Nian said, they're top Filipinas and faithful kind. And faithful kind. Balot John. Hi, host from Balot. Watching from Bakersfield, California. Is Balot is the one that doing boxing, right?
I forgot.
Are you
I
still
forgot.
live? Are you
You know
still
what's still
live?
left.
Oh, yeah,
I'm
we
still
still live. I thought
left.
I thought you were not because I was playing that now.
Uh, if you become a U.S. citizen, you can only own little land in the
Mm.
Philippines. Okay. I don't know about that, but maybe. I'm not sure.
Michael Mills, I just wanted to get up and talk on this. I just need a minute which she could get on too. I know we're not. Who are you talking about? This girl, Michael. Wish she could get on too. Talking about, I know we blocked her already.
Uh,
She's coming here and she's bashing me already. It's like, it's not my fault. It's like she's I look like a dime. Like I didn't say I look like a dime, but it's not my fault that men are leaving. It's not me. It's you girls. You know,
yeah.
like, don't blame the Filipina. Duh. I can I can also fight.
So, Michael Miller said I might have to take you up on that if it is possible. Not sure I can do anything. What do you mean? If you could do what, Michael Miller? I'm not sure what you're talking about. And so Wade No Boys homework said, I'm telling man, and it doesn't have to be every day cooking, but that beautiful Filipina was cooking for her man. This is what we want, a good traditional woman. Most guys do. Actually, every guy does, and that's what you get here. That's what you
Simple
get
ako.
anywhere in the East. What happened?
Simple ako sa sugar bomb belong to the sweets. Oh my gosh, I will be
How
bashed.
can I
Oh
work
my
for
god.
y'all?
I'll
Well,
have a basher on my YouTube
if
channel.
you have sales skills and you want to work and you think you can fit them all, if you think you can set appointments,
Hmm.
it all depends if you you have the tone of voice to make it happen. Calm, not not too hyper, and be able to take no's. If you can take no's, be able to keep going. It all depends on how you sound too. But definitely email me to blackfilipino@gmail.com or buy me a coffee. And well, actually email me first, and then after that I'll show you what to pick, and then we get started. But yeah, no, I'm definitely going all the way now and helping guys. I spoke with someone yesterday. I'm actually going to start getting guys jobs. I was doing it before. I was going to suggest jobs, but now I'm going to pit them directly with me, with my agency, and help people get jobs. That's what I'm doing now. So if anybody wants to join, go email me to blackfilipino@gmail.com. If you got sales skills or you want to do appointment setting, email me, and then from there you would buy me a coffee, and then we can get started.
And then shout out to Balot Jan. Thank you for the super chat, Balot Jan. Thank you
Yes,
so much.
yes, thank you.
And then Jen Cappuccino said, chismis sa dito. Ay, nako. And
Yes,
then,
and thank you guys for being here with me today. I wish I could talk to her too, but I actually wanted to come up on the video and talk about that good woman. Let me bring Michael Miller. I'm gonna send you an invite to
yeah,
join
before,
up.
no,
Before
no,
I
you
end
need
it.
to, don't send it in the, the chat.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh yeah, yeah, definitely not. Yeah, yeah.
Because, Jay has gonna have a lot, guys, Jay are gonna have a lot of hater and they're gonna hate on me too.
Yeah,
My
email me.
gosh. They're gonna hate me too. Even though I
Email
didn't
me.
do
Email me.
anything.
Mike.
Because of, this lady is like, all right,
So we
while we're
should
waiting for Michael Miller,
have
guys, I
to
want
work
to shout
online.
out for all the
Always
members.
have
Thank you so
done
much.
sales and business too. So you just need a computer. All you need is a computer to work online. You got a computer, you can make it happen.
All right, we're gonna read the members. Thank you so
Yeah,
much
good,
for
good.
our
What's
new
going on, Jim Maverick? How
members.
you doing? Yeah.
J Maverick, you're always late. We're going home. We're going. Maybe J Maverick is in the gym right now.
Mhm.
I wanna say shout out to all the members. Thank you for being a member. Michael Miller, email J theblackfilipino@gmail.com, and then we will send you the link. And also if Simple Rocco wanna join, you can send email to Simple Rocco.
Mhm.
Email J, guys, if you want to join, email J at theblackfilipino@gmail.com, and we will send you the link. Because, we need to be careful. There's a lot of hater. We're gonna suddenly FUJ in the live stream. I was like, oh my gosh, I'm innocent. It's not me. I'm just joining the live. Jay, we're gonna bring me another basher on my YouTube channel. This girl's hating. Girl hater. All right, guys. Thank you so much for being a member. Shout out to everyone. And we have Joseph Rara is just a new member. Remigio, Wes Miller, Semper Roca Philippines, him downstairs, Malik Wali, Brona, Daryl Lee Canyon. It's a new member too, Daryl Lee Canyon. We are Penn State 76, Link 111, Gangsta Gummy Bear, Apro Troop TV, Cecilia Salamat, Exotic Filipina, Itel Jose, BK, Grigor K.A., Charles Acana, Abdron Mas, Anthony Powell, Nate Cali, Simon T, Lee A. Robinson, Harold Jackson, Chassis, Retired 2019, It's Tim, Edward Lodat, Dexter Perkins, Incountry 3037, Travis Clowell, Tata, J. Brown, The Wallace Life, Hybrid Pinoy, Pinay Forever, Lamont Taylor, Mr. Cliff and Rue, Easy Journey. Ayan, I always, at the bottom. Sorry, guys. Where am I right now? Easy Journey, Douglas DeSico, Mr. Cliff and Rue, Kalo, Tony Anderson, Ken Lee, Life as a Human, Jojo, Maurice Howard, K. Dallas, In the Treadmill, John Thomas, Big Man 7917, Tampa Life, Craig McCoy, and the J Maverick Show. Thank you for being a member. So let me see if Michael sent us an email so we can send you the link, Michael. Michael, you didn't send us the email yet. The email is
Yeah,
theblackfilipino@gmail.com, so we can send you the link.
blackfilipino@gmail.com. So
You
I'm gonna
didn't
send you the
send us the
link.
email yet. Michael, where are you?
Thanks for the super chat. The Hapsters. Aloha from Hawaii.
Hello,
Just saying hello
sis.
and support. Yes. Yes,
Love,
guys. Check
love.
out the Hapsters too. Hapsters does live streams, great live streams. Check her out. Here we go.
See, I told you the J Maverick said I just got from the gym.
Yeah,
I
no, I seen
know
that too.
it. I know
I seen
it.
that too.
Somebody
And
say
thanks a lot for the
something.
super chat, the Hapsters.
Jay Brown said, I bet that hater doesn't even have a... Oh my gosh, they're gonna hate me if I read this comment. Doesn't
Why?
even have a man. He said,
Oh, yeah.
Jay Brown said, I bet that hater doesn't even have a man. We doesn't know.
She probably
Oh
some
my
some
gosh,
some
I
do.
will be bashed here, babe. They're gonna say, oh, chaos in attitude.
No, you don't have an attitude.
Garrett said, Jay, what type of equipment should you have to work online? Always have done sales and business too.
Just a laptop.
Garrett, you just need to have a
Just a
good internet
laptop
connection and
and be able
faster
to take
Wi-Fi.
no. Be able to take no for an
And
answer and stay calm
inter-
and be able to
mhm.
rebuttal, and then you're
Good
good to go.
laptop.
Yeah.
If you can, just buy a laptop in US itself,
I,
because
yeah, it's cheaper there. I do it all the time. Kay sometimes sits there, and she'll be sitting right there, like right next to me, and she'll hear me doing sales, and then Kay's just like shocked sometimes when I'm closing people.
first for duty
Mike in
said
the house,
sugar
what's going on?
mommy
Hey,
is a typical
How you
narcissistic
doing?
Western woman. We cannot
good
see him. Ayan.
morning or
Yeah.
good evening to
Hello.
people.
Good
How
evening.
you doing?
How you doing,
To
brother?
everybody. I love you
Hello.
all around the world. Yeah, I even love these haters,
Yeah,
You
have
know.
to.
I mean, it's no disrespect. I understand how they feel. I really do.
Hmm.
Mm,
You
mhm.
Yeah.
know, you had it all, plus you really love the people that you're missing. Some of them do, or some of them just realize they've taken it for granted, but they don't know how to respond. And I'm
Hmm.
gonna say this: no one really hates you, but no one can wait for you to change or be better. That doesn't
Exactly.
being ugly inside
Mhm.
does it trumps anything else. And you can't keep being that way. And we
Hmm.
can't wait for you to change. That's your problem, not our problem.
Hmm.
And that's just
Yeah.
simple as it can get.
Exactly.
Mhm.
Um, the other thing is that I love what that lady said, and that's all cool. But as a woman, you don't have to do all of those things for us to be interested in you.
Hmm.
You, I mean, as I've said before, you can, I don't even like doing this, but you can get a maid to do all that if you're
Hmm.
over there living there. That's like
Hmm.
Mhm.
a hundred a month, right?
Yeah.
Or less.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. Like
that's not
100 a month.
something to be bringing up as a
Hmm.
conversation piece.
Hmm.
And to think of passports right now, have you looked in the US lately? Have you?
No,
Hey,
no.
Kay, guess what?
Yes.
There's two things happening in the US. The two things are one, teachers are going on strike,
Oh yeah, K
and
knows.
Mhm.
and
Florida
one
especially. Yeah.
and two, a lot of them are quitting, baby.
Yeah, she knows.
And
She knows.
you know what they need, right? Look
Filipinas.
up at the screen, look up the screen, look it up the screen. They need you, baby.
Ah,
They
you're
need
talking
you.
to
No,
They
me.
don't
I
we
need
know.
know.
Jay. They don't need Jay. They don't want Jay to come back.
No,
They need you, baby.
no, I
They
know,
need
I
you.
know. Kay knows. You know what's
Mhm.
funny?
They will do anything for you to come
I
over there.
know. They
Mhm.
and
And
Kay
that,
knows. They actually were hiring some people out here getting hired
yeah,
already in Kay's
I
province.
know.
Yeah,
I
it's
know.
money in Kay's
So
province, and
you
Kay knows.
you
Yep,
you don't
she
need
knows.
his
We know.
passport. In fact, you
Yeah,
probably
I
don't
know.
even need a passport. They'll just
Yeah, I
walk your
know.
ass right in. I'm excuse my language. They'll walk you
True,
in.
true. No, that's happening.
So so I don't know what they're
And
talking
and
about on
Kay's
that point.
qualified too. She hasn't taught
Yeah.
for
Yes.
a while, but
Yeah.
she's still
Once you have
qualified. Yeah,
yeah, once you have the TOEFL, you're fine. But even then, she already speaks English. And in fact,
yeah.
she speaks another
Perfect English.
language. You
Yeah,
speak Tagalog and Thai, correct?
in Thai
Mhm.
a little bit. Yes, a little bit of
A
Thai.
Okay,
Yep,
little bit
well,
of Thai, not too much.
a little bit. But she speaks
that's
enough to
more than
have a
some
conversation.
that's
Yeah,
more
yeah.
than some of these teachers.
Hmm.
Okay. I can tell you, then all they need to do is teach you a little bit more and you're done. You're done.
Yeah.
Mhm.
That's it. That's it. And your
Mhm.
husband can still work online over there. He
Yeah,
don't have to
actually,
be in there.
we
He
plan to do that, but we actually plan to do that. We're thinking about it. The only thing is they need, if I apply as a teacher in US, I need to have my, I need to be currently teaching in the Philippines. That's one of the
Yeah,
requirements.
yeah.
But I'm sure I can find something that I need to be.
oh
I have
oh
some ano to, experiences already teaching in Thailand for almost 5 years. So yeah,
well
but
well 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 okay, let me help you out. See, this is why they're gonna be sorry I left. Because I'm a problem solver. As soon as you throw it at me, I solve it for you.
Mhm.
Okay, so here's the thing. What do they require you to teach? You could teach anything, or you have to teach one particular thing. I mean,
Well, I
like,
didn't really apply it. I'm just doing a research because my sister-in-law said that they can help me if she able to go to Florida, and then they
mm-hmm,
will help me to able to apply. But when I
mm-hmm,
was do a research, I joined a group in teaching, finding a job in US. They
mm-hmm.
really need to have you need to be currently teaching, like in the Philippines. But right now I'm not currently teaching, but I have some experiences, so I didn't try to apply yet, so I don't know exactly what are the other
Well,
requirements. I may pass, I'm not sure.
well, here's the thing. If they need a current teaching job, let me help you out with that. And I wouldn't mind helping you fund the business. If I could work with you on this. It's pretty simple. All you have to do is do teaching Americans coming in Tagalog. That's it. That's still
Yeah.
teaching. It's still
Mhm.
teaching. I got you there. See, that's the number one right there. And so you're still teaching, and then you can
Mhm.
take that and go on with it. That's it. And you can get paid for it while doing it. You just, you can drop anybody or just keep going with it. You don't have to
Mhm.
suffer with somebody any abusing you or anything, and you still can keep their money and they can walk.
Mhm.
So either way, it benefits you.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, just as Jay is trying to get people in to work these jobs, you can get in there to teach them Tagalog so they don't have to walk around like fools over there. That's it.
Yeah.
That is all that is.
Well, actually, I try to do teaching Tagalog in 1 minute in our other channel. We may be
Hmm.
back up on
Yeah, we're
doing
gonna
that
do that. Yeah,
online, but I
that's
Okay.
might
gonna
do
come like
live
a bang.
stream.
It's
It
gonna
will be live
come.
stream.
What's gonna happen is the J and K channel. You guys are
Hmm.
gonna see it's gonna come like a whirlwind, and so we're not gonna do it
I might
until
do
boom.
live so that it's
Yeah.
easy, so that I don't need to edit it. But I might do some live stream, and Jay, I was teaching Jay. I'm going to teach Jay and you guys to whoever want to learn for free, guys. This is gonna be on YouTube, so
Well,
yeah,
well, I'm throwing up both, like teach online and offline, so
yeah,
that
yeah,
you
yeah.
can.
That's true.
Yeah, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So on paper, you got it. They can't refute what you're doing, and you can even talk
That's
about
true.
it on video. So that way, it shows that you're active teaching, so that they don't feel like, oh, we're just doing it for this. No, talk
Mm-hmm.
about it, talk about what you're doing, and show people that have been doing it and that you've helped them perform and get
Mm-hmm.
better. That's all. I'm
You know,
sorry.
I
I
know. You
No,
jump
know
it's
in
the
when
only thing.
okay.
I jump in when business stuff comes up. I
Oh
love
no,
it.
the only
That's
thing with
fine.
that. Only thing with that is that we would still be losing money.
Yeah,
Jay, does,
yeah.
yeah,
We
Jay
would still be
want
losing.
we
We
have some
actually would be
other
losing a lot of
stuff.
money. Yeah, we
What
would
what
probably lose. I don't want to say the number. We probably lose like tons of money.
Ah,
Yeah,
ah,
yeah, 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 yeah. It's actually more fruitful to like what we're doing now to do what we're
right,
doing now.
right,
I'm the
Yeah.
right.
editor. I'm Jay's editor, right? I'm currently editing all of the blogs right now.
Well, I think I
Well,
get it. I get it. I
well,
get it.
actually, no. What's gonna happen though is what we're gonna do. Actually, I don't want to talk about it because it's not good to talk about
Yeah.
with you.
No, no, no,
Yeah,
no,
Yeah,
no.
yeah, 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 yeah.
yeah.
Okay. Yep.
Mike, are you planning to visit the Philippines though? Last time,
Vi-
I think I asked you last time.
visit. I probably live there. It was the
Mm-hmm.
whole
Oh, okay.
infrastructure thing, but I heard that what is it? EO is pretty.
Iloilo.
You
Yeah, it's pretty nice there. It's
Mm-hmm.
pretty nice there. So
We've
I
never
will
been
consider
there,
it.
yeah. But it's nice. Yeah, Iloilo is
Oh,
nice. We never
oh,
been there though, but it's nice. It's near Boracay, so
right,
maybe
right.
in the future. Jay wanna visit that too, right? Remember Jay, if we wanna go to
Yeah.
Cebu, Jay wanna go to Dumaguete, connected to
We're gonna do that
he
probably
wanna
right
visit
after the New
Iloilo
Year.
too. Yeah.
Probably right after
Well,
the New
yeah,
Year. We're gonna go
yeah. I
on
mean,
a round tour. We're gonna hit Dumaguete, Cebu. We're gonna do like a roundabout through that whole area, and
well,
then right after that, we may go to Davao too.
I'll
All
be
right.
there mid-March. So
Okay.
if you want to run, I'll run.
Yeah, that'll probably be around the time I'll be making a move over there.
Right,
Because
right.
I'm going after the New Year. 'Cause I'm gonna be celebrating the New Year's with Kay's family in the
Yeah.
province,
We'll be
Mm.
in
and then
Manila,
after that,
guys. During Christmas, we'll be in Manila. Simperocco,
yeah.
don't worry. I'll be sending you the link right now. Simperocco. Simperocco wanna join too,
Oh
so
yeah, let me
uh,
send it to we can send it to him. We have his
yeah,
information.
I'll be sending it
Oh
right
yeah,
now.
send it to
So
him
yeah,
now. Yeah.
And
so
I
you can
also
jump
think
in.
what
Go.
that lady is saying is pretty. It's pretty cool. She was putting it out there,
Yeah,
and
man.
Mm-hmm.
it's just unreal that people want to think like that. But hey, it's that time. I mean, fear is setting,
It is.
in. When you're scared, you're clawing at anything, and I mean anything at this point.
It's true.
So yeah, and
And
people can
it's
throw the whole desperate thing, but you know, there's different ways to be desperate. You either desperate to have children, or you're desperate to get married. All these
hmm
different things, and they're realistic. And our points aren't any realistic or damning. I mean, sorry, destructive either. We're
hmm
trying to build our lives and build better. If we
exactly.
can't do that where we've been, well, then what's the point?
hmm
There
Mm-hmm.
really isn't. And what's that? Being a fool over and over again. That's when that's
That's the
this.
talk now. And
That's
even the
the
guys
sign of
that aren't
insanity.
choosing to leave, even the guys that
Right.
aren't choosing to leave, they're saying it, and they're saying men should do that. Because what
Right.
happened is, man, what happened when Kevin Samuels died, a woman said, "Oh, I'm happy he's gone," and it was like, from
That was
there,
the nail in the
Yeah,
coffin.
I
yeah,
know.
all the guys,
Actually,
even
I
the
was
guys now that
sad,
are there that
even though.
don't choose to go outside, don't choose to
Hmm.
go outside, and they're telling us, guys, go ahead. You won't find it here. They're saying that now. Guys, go
Right.
out and find your lady because these women here, they're heartless now. It's heartless.
Right.
And what
Like
else
I
are
will
they?
the.
have I will have a student now, Kay Dallas, and I will sign up for a class. Okay, we have number one student, Kay Dallas.
Yep.
Yeah.
Sorry to
Pay
cut you
that
off.
money. Cash
Sorry
up,
to cut
people. Pay for
you.
that money. Pay for that camera now. Come
Yeah.
on.
What's going on, Rocco?
Hey, what's up,
Hi.
brother?
Hey, what's
Hey.
up? She belongs to the streets.
Yes, she does.
I
Oh
know.
man,
I'm
don't
being
don't
bashed
forget to put up
here.
the prayer sign, man. Don't forget to put up the prayer sign.
We belong to the street. I'm joking.
Streets.
Jay, can I say thank you for doing that new channel, More
Oh
to
yeah,
Life?
yeah, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
I know
Yes.
I know it's geared more towards black men and everything, but everything
No, it's
that's
not.
being said,
It doesn't
No,
a lot,
matter.
it
it's
doesn't
not
matter
towards black men.
exactly.
It's actually towards all men. That
I've
channel.
seen it. I've
Right,
It's just
seen
that
it,
they've
but
been
brother.
talking about talking about black men recently, so I started
a
talking
lot
about
of
yeah,
channels are they're gearing it more towards black men, but it's actually everybody. It's
yeah,
actually
yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
It
everybody.
is.
But
We're
we've been
actually
getting the
feeling it.
assault.
We were getting
We've
assault.
been
Yep.
getting
Yeah.
feeling the assault.
Yeah.
It
I
I
I
mean,
gotta
I'm not
thank you,
saying
man.
y'all haven't been hit, but they're coming at us.
They're coming
And I
at us
mean
now.
really coming at us.
Yeah.
It's a business now. It's
hmm
a whole
Jay
total business.
Jay knows my background already. I've been married twice. I have my Filipino waiting for me. She's been waiting 3 years now for me to go back. If you guys don't know, I have legal issues that I got to take care of hopefully by next month it'll be not fixed, but close to it,
Mhm.
and I'll be able to go back probably next year. Because this year is just too close to the end. I don't think it's going to happen. Definitely,
Right,
I'm not going
right.
to be able to afford it. But yeah,
Right.
that's what's keeping me from going back there. I was supposed to get married 2 years ago, and
Pandemic happened.
yeah, but with the thing with the child support and everything, it's just they
Yeah.
the some of the women that they talk bad about us. Yeah, they like that one girl that you showed, Jay. That lady
Yeah.
that killed a couple weeks ago on the channel. They're talking about the child support.
Support.
Yeah, but I still got my passport though. I got my
Mhm.
passport. But the problem is just the system keeps us down that we cannot
Right.
keep up with stuff, and that's
Right.
what the problem is.
And as long as you're paying it, what's their business?
Well,
you set
they
up a
want you to pay a
system, right?
certain amount, and if you can't afford to pay a certain amount,
Right.
you're obviously
Right.
you're getting like I am. I'm getting screwed. That's
Right.
what my
Right.
problem
Right.
is.
Right. Right. But once you,
So
but you can get in with Jay too on that one thing as
yeah,
well.
yeah.
Yeah.
Don't
That's
worry,
the
guys.
perfect system.
You're not only being bashed, also as Filipina and foreign women. I was like, it's not our fault. You change your
Yeah.
own self, not us. Like
Yes, thank you,
exactly right.
thank you.
Like,
This
why
is
you bashing
something.
us? It's not our fault.
It's something that women don't realize. Well, this is what you did to yourselves. This is the attitudes that you give so many men out there, so many
Mhm.
people. Of course, we're leaving. Do you think we want to sit there and put up with this? No, absolutely
No.
not. It's
No.
just no. There's no reason for it.
Mm.
There's no
Yeah.
reason for it.
And how do I put it? It's so nasty. I mean, it's just so nasty. And they've
Yeah.
been learning this stuff from TVs and movies. You
Mhm.
can't stop that. It's just
90 Days
immature.
Fiance.
Well, it's not just
Yeah.
that. You got these other like Medea type movies that Kevin Samuels was talking about. He
Mhm.
and mind you, please understand, Kevin Samuels was talking about the black community, but he was
Mhm.
also talking about the white community.
He
He
was.
was
He's talking
talking
about
about
both.
And
Yeah.
Hispanic
that's
community.
why
He was
I
talking
can
about the
relate.
Asian community as well, coming
Mhm.
together. Or if they needed to, they can go somewhere else. Then
Mhm.
you can't keep playing with people and people's feelings without things, changing in a different direction. It always
Mhm.
Yeah,
happens. Um, but what
yeah.
else was it?
Like you
It
said, they end up getting the cat and dying alone.
Yeah, and you know what? I've already
That's
seen it. I've seen it.
You
It's
know
on
what it
its way.
was? You know what it was? What happened was because men are so calm. Women didn't
Hmm.
understand. We were already talking in the barber shops. We were already talking to each other like how we're doing now, right?
hmm
Yeah.
Like, and we were on the low. Like I've always, I've haven't. I had this channel here, but I haven't really talked about. Oh, this is
Right.
happening with until recently, till this year. I started
Right. Right.
talking more on, this is why guys are going to Thailand, Philippines.
Right.
I started doing that more like this year, maybe a little bit last year, but for like a year now.
Mm.
And it's happening though. It's happening. And it's too late. It's too
Yeah.
late. It's too late to apologize. It's too
Yeah, it's
late.
just
And yeah, guys, guys have given up. Guys have given up.
no, no, no,
And
no, 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 no. We haven't
Mm.
given up. We just got tired.
no,
Tired.
that's no,
That's
Yeah.
the
no,
difference.
no.
That's the
We've given up
That's
difference.
the
on them, on
difference.
them, meaning
Oh,
on
no,
them. Yeah, yeah.
yeah,
That's how
yeah,
we given
yeah,
up.
It's
That's what.
it. I'm gonna have to
yeah.
agree with that. I'm gonna have
Yeah,
to
yeah,
agree with
yeah,
that.
yeah.
It's tiring. I could bring the sand to the beach, and you
Mm-hmm.
still don't want to come. You still
Yeah.
don't want to civilize. You don't want to. Civilization is being civil. It's not
Mm-hmm.
about having things. It's not about
Mm-hmm.
technology. It's
hmm
not about who's got the best thing. Civilization is about being civil with each other,
Mm-hmm.
and we're out of the whole um, Cro-Magnon thing. um,
Mm-hmm.
um, you've got to be better than this. I need peace. You need
Yes.
peace. It can't be, how do I put it? It can't
Constant
be
struggle.
drama. Yeah,
Constant
it's
struggle.
not a
Yeah.
struggle. It can't be the drama.
Yep.
There's no such thing. You're not living in a movie. This isn't a
Mm-hmm.
romance novel. This is our home, and if that's not enough for you, maybe you need to
Yeah.
find another home.
Too
Or
much
No,
like,
you know.
Netflix, I think.
No, you know what it is.
yes, you're right. You're right.
It's the it's the emotional roller coaster women need to stay interested
Yeah.
that men don't
Yeah.
need. Like
Right.
for instance, my wife doesn't need that. She doesn't need
Mm.
emotional roller coasters. A lot of times, women here may not need it, but you have a
Mm.
lot of women though. Even you have some women here like that too, but you find it more in the West. They need the emotional roller coaster, or they get bored. If they're
Mm.
not constant change, oh, I'm bored. I'm bored. I'm
That's
bored.
why they need to do some
I want to
chores
break
in
up.
the
Yeah.
house. That's why they need to do some chores in the house because that's the reason they're getting bored because they're not doing anything. As is
Well,
like, I have
okay,
a
they
lot
don't
of
want to
things
do
to
that, kid.
do. I have no
Okay,
time to think about
okay,
being
okay.
bored.
They don't want to do that. They don't want to do
I
that.
mean, just to get into the mild things or simply, I mean, like say for instance, I just bought a new bed and now I got this new thing going on with me. And you would never believe it. I'm just buying bedding. And I mean, I even have these silk uh, bedding and stuff like that. Man, I just I'm just into that. They wouldn't be into that, but you know, somebody with some reasonable patience would love that. Really love
Hmm.
that. And that's all I need. That's all I
Yeah,
need. It can be a real game changer. That's all.
Yep.
sure
Um,
can.
but
Thanks, Balut John, for the super chat.
Oh yeah,
yeah,
thanks a lot,
yeah,
Blue John. Can you
yeah.
read that? Let me see. He said, "Oh, it's just a
Keep
super
super
chat."
chatting. He needs his camera. Come on, people. Give
Yeah,
us some money now.
What
I'm getting it. I'm getting it next week. We're getting a camera next week.
Yeah.
Where's
Oh
in
yeah.
Manila?
if I
Where's
would
the
have
I
known
asked you
today,
company?
how
I would have
much it
given
was.
you a couple of mine. I got a whole bunch of
And
cameras
I'm
here,
getting
man.
the what is that camera? What's the name of that company here?
I forgot.
Logitech. Logitech.
Rocco knows it.
Logitech.
I have a whole bunch of Logitech cams.
Yeah,
What are you
Logitech.
doing with a lot of camera, Rocco?
He's
I
doing
have
live
Wait a
streams.
minute.
I have like
Keep,
10 hooked up to my setup right now, and I got another
Oh
15 sitting in
yeah, live
boxes.
streaming.
wait a minute.
Oh,
What's
Yes.
the
okay,
name?
understand.
Let's get it to him. Let's get it to him. You ain't got to pay that money. Spare that. Hold
No,
on.
man.
What you got? What you got,
I get
man?
them. I get them on off of Amazon, man. I look around
Yeah.
for cheap stuff.
Yeah. Let
Looking
us
for
know
cheap
what it
stuff.
is. What model,
Yeah.
man? What models?
C930s, man. Those are one of the best.
Oh yeah, that's yeah. I had that. I had that one before.
Yeah.
I
Mhm.
actually had that
Mm-hmm.
one. Yeah. That's
Yeah,
the
because
720 or the 1080.
mm-hmm.
No, these are 1080s. 1080s,
Okay.
Oh
yeah.
yeah, the one
The
Jay got before
930.
is like almost 4,000, 3,000 to 4,000. That
Yeah,
was
it
Yeah.
good.
was.
It lasts for 2-3 years.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I've
Mm.
got
I
what
think
I'm
it's the
using
same
right
one.
now are Brios right now, the 4K ones. So
Okay. Okay.
Oh, 4K. Oh,
yeah,
that's why your camera is so clear.
yeah.
Yeah, it is
Guys,
good.
don't forget to subscribe to the Simple Rocco Philippines. He's also doing live
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
stream and
I
maybe when
got.
you come to the
I'm
Philippines, you're
still
gonna.
trying. I'm still trying to get everything together. Right now, I'm working on streaming on this game. I told you guys already. It's taken up a lot of my time, but I want to do. I want to get back to the Philippines content. I want to get back to like
Mhm.
the other channels too. It's just been hard, but I want to get back to it as soon as I can, and do a lot of vlogging as much as I can. But
Hey, Rocco,
I would.
I want to chop it up with you about something. Email me. Email me. I
Mhm.
want to talk to you about some
All right.
stuff on
I
how
got
to.
me a coffee
Oh,
here.
that's Joker. Joker.
Who's Joker?
Joker's one of my
What Joker
people.
say?
Don't ban him. Don't ban him.
Oh no, no comparing them.
Yeah, he's one
Um,
of my people. So I
The
gotta
gold
say that like
spot.
everything that you put out there, and I've seen other YouTubers talk about the same stuff too. It's just happening a lot. A lot of people are just getting tired of it. They're getting
Mhm.
tired of it. And we're leaving. I've been
Mhm.
doing. I mean, I've been doing it since 2016. I got burned on the first girl,
Mhm.
mhm.
but that didn't stop me. I ended up being with
Right,
the person I'm with now for 6 years, going on six
right, right.
years.
This is your second
So,
Filipina, right?
mhm.
This is
Yeah.
okay.
Mm-hmm.
And she
Good
was one of
luck. Six.
those. She'd never been with anybody. She was from the province.
She's a
She's a
teacher.
teacher. She's a
Mm-hmm.
teacher. She got a only thing I'm gonna say. Only thing that's bad about with her is that being a teacher, they don't pay you very
Oh
well.
yeah.
So that is
Bring her to Florida, Simple Rocco. Bring her to
I don't want to
Mm-hmm.
go.
Mexico.
No, I don't want to go down before. I grew up in. I don't want to.
You want to be in the Philippines for good,
I
right?
want to be in the Philippines. Yeah.
Okay, I
She wants to
understand.
come here actually to New York, which I have no problem with.
Hey,
But
Lemon.
her trying to find a job here is going to be tough. That's the only thing.
Yeah.
Mhm.
But yeah, everybody like the men who are waking up and realizing that we don't have to put up with what's being thrown in our faces and being talked down to it the way we are.
Yeah, but
That's
Mhm.
Joker
why
said it right too. He said peace isn't profitable. Profitable. Yep.
mhm.
Mm-mm.
Yeah,
What is it?
and then I mean, then they're asking, where are all the good men gone?
I know.
We went to
Where
the
are the
Philippines.
good man
We went to the
gone?
Philippines.
Well,
God's going
we're
everywhere.
not we're
There
not the
you
good
go.
men they want.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they
that's what they think.
they ask.
You know what it is? You know what it is? We're the guys that they a lot of times, some guys are the ones they fall back on. Some
A
guys are the ones they may
placeholder.
keep in the friend zone. Yeah. Some
Yeah,
guys are the one they want to see when they hit like, oh, when they get hit the wall and they say, okay, I'm gonna go for this guy. And
yeah,
guys
Mm,
aren't going for that anymore.
yeah,
yeah. That's the thing.
yeah.
They're like, oh, we like the, you're a nice guy and everything, but you're too nice,
Mm-hmm.
Ugh.
and that's why they go out and they cheat.
Mm-hmm.
That's like
And
either
go
you
ahead.
damn it you do or you damn it you don't. So you find
Yep.
someone that's better for yourself. And there's a saying: you go where you're going to be appreciated, where what's going to be best for you. And
Mm-hmm.
Mm,
for us, men like myself, who's been through 2 marriages, put through the gutter,
mhm.
put through the court system, for me personally, going overseas would be the best thing,
Yep.
no
Yeah.
doubt.
Hey, look at this. Joker said peace isn't profitable.
It's not.
He's right.
Well, see, I find that to be misleading, or people not knowing. See, I think that Filipina, Kay, you realize peace is profitable. Do you
It
think
is.
that Jay would be doing this and being profitable if he was with a disagreeable, no, not even American? How about a
Any woman. Any
disagreeable
woman.
Filipino?
Any
Yeah.
woman. Yep.
Filipina? Yeah, yeah,
Any
it
woman.
would be. It would be bad. Hey, Rocco,
Yeah,
let me know what game you're going to be on, by the way.
yeah. No, I'm doing my best. I mean, I wanted to actually have a discussion about all this that's like going on like right now.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Like I said, like what I was saying about Kevin Samuels, I really don't think that was an accident. People
No,
like
no.
him,
Oh yeah, I was gonna get to
he's
it. Yeah.
gone. Andrew
Yeah.
Tate banned.
Mhm.
So many
Mhm.
people getting reported for their YouTube channels for this kind of content that that are basically either MGTOW or just encouraging men to be men or going across the pond,
Mhm.
whatever. They're getting attacked.
You're right.
It's
Mhm.
because they
You're right.
want men. They want men to be weak. They don't want men to fight back because when the time comes that the powers that be want to take over, it'll be a lot easier for them to
In
take
a minute
over.
week. Yeah.
And when men are weak and they're not gonna want to grow and fight back. They'll just
Mhm.
It's
lay
the
back and take it.
it's the whole controllability and being
Yeah.
able to be able to market what you want, to have a whole plethora of things in front of you to
Mhm.
pick from, But this is going to wind up leaving the market short. You're going to miss
Mhm.
your own. And I think that's the fear. That's the true fear
Yeah.
that's kicking in. I don't
Yeah.
mean to disrespect them, but at the same
Oh
time,
no, definitely not.
if it's not like that, then tell me what it is.
Mhm.
Because if it's not that, and you haven't been doing that, tell me what it is. But tell me what it is. Define it without it being that, and don't use sign language. Don't use
Yeah,
any of
'cause
that. Write it down, put it up on screen without using sign language. If there's a little bit, we're going to turn it off. We're going to shut it down. We're
yep.
going to write where you lost us in,
Mhm.
in your comments. But
I
if
feel
you
like I'm
can't
watching
do
a
that,
podcast.
No,
Well, basically, this is a podcast.
it is. And you know
Yeah,
what? You know what happened?
no, you guys like in a more to life podcast, like
No,
Yeah.
you know what happened? You know what
reacting to a
happened with
video.
women? You know what happened with women is like you guys already know the breakdown of like how feminism started from the Rothschilds. I'm sure you heard that before, right? And
mm-hmm,
they did it for
Yep.
profit. Like
mm,
Joker said, peace isn't profitable, right?
Mhm.
mm-hmm,
So the division caused more profit. Women are separate. Women are working jobs. Women are miserable,
just like
and
war.
it's just like it's like war. So now they
War is
created more
profitable.
profit, and it's an evil agenda behind it. You know those
Mm-hmm,
Rothschilds and those guys that go down that level.
Exactly.
It's like satanic, you know.
mm-hmm.
So
I mean,
it's a whole nother level. Yeah, it's something else there. That's
I
past
mean,
what we're
even
talking about
even during the pandemic, I knew for sure I could have made a lot of money from the
now.
beginning. Actually, right before it, I was like,
Yeah.
man, but I tried to stay out of the way for a little bit, but I should have dug in and did something, man. But anything that requires a massive disruption is going to be where you're going to make that money. And all you have to do is look to those businesses, whether it's a pandemic, whether it's war, whether
Thanks
you
a lot for
know
the super
people.
chat, Tony Williams. Tony Williams said, JK, I do not catch your lives as often as I would like, but I appreciate your always great, repetitive, consistent blueprint content. Mike and Rock dropping great jewels, nuggets to learn by. He said you guys are dropping great jewels and nuggets to learn by.
Coffee, dropping nice coffee. Buy him a coffee. Buy him a coffee. Where is his coffee money? I thought you supported. Get that coffee money up. I know you got $1 or $2. Come on, coffee is cheap over there. You hear what he's saying? He's dropping knowledge. You've been here for many weeks. I want to see some coffee money, buddy. Come on.
He gave it to me. He gave it to me. He gave it to
You
me.
give us a
Thanks a lot,
chat
Tony Williams.
already.
That's marketing right there.
Oh, no.
Thanks for the super
That's
chat, man.
funny. That's
See, I'm drinking coffee right now.
It's just an ad,
Thanks for the
a new
super chat.
ad from Buy Me a Coffee. From
Mhm. Come on, send out those mugs, Jay. What's going on? You should be sending out mugs. In fact, that's what you need to do. You know,
Yeah.
all you have to do, $10 gets you a free mug, man. That's all you got to do. Buy him a coffee. Throw in that $10, buy him a coffee, and he'll send you a mug with his Buy Me a Coffee on there. J and K.
I tried the merchandise thing. They charge way too much.
Well, they
precise
do.
wage,
They do.
Yeah.
They do. But still give them that $10.
But once
Yeah, I
we're back in
appreciate it.
Manila,
Appreciate it.
guys, Jay, we're gonna print some new T-shirts that we can
Yeah.
sell within the Philippines.
Thanks a
only.
lot,
So
Hakeem. Thanks a lot,
thank you
Hakeem
for the
Getty.
super chat,
And for the
Tony.
camera fund. Thanks, man.
Wow.
Gave me the
Nice.
camera fund. Thanks
Yeah,
a
yeah.
lot for that, bro. I appreciate it.
$10 a month. $10 a month keeps us on.
You're dead, Jay. You need to buy a camera next week because Hakim gave you
Oh, yeah, I'm definitely gonna get.
$50.
I'm
Thank you
definitely
so
gonna get the
much,
camera.
Hakim.
Thanks for that, man.
You said it was
Appreciate it.
$4,000 for the camera.
Oh, 4,000
3,000
pesos.
pesos.
So how much is that
80 bucks.
in
80 bucks.
$8? 80
80
bucks?
bucks.
80, 80,
Yeah.
80, zero.
80?
0.
80.
Not
Yeah.
even
And
not
we got-
even now with with the
With the
Maybe
dollar,
cheap.
yeah, with the dollar.
Yeah.
Wait a minute. We got 80 people on the floor. 80 people? Wait. $5 or $10? Come on. We can get this 8. At least 10 donations will get him there. Let's get him there today, brothers and sisters. I know what you got. Come on. At least $5. Come on, bring it up. I'm not profiting from it. That's for
Simple Rocco,
sure.
give us $5 to thank you, Simple Rocco,
Yeah,
Tony
thank you.
Williams,
Thanks a
and
lot.
Hakim Getty. I'm gonna make sure Jay we're gonna have a new camera next week or else.
Yeah, I definitely gotta get one.
We making sure he has that camera next week. You ain't lifting a daggone dollar.
No, this camera right here, man, it makes my head look huge. Actually, it looks
That's
like I got a
what
little
does it.
distance now. No, it's better all of a sudden.
Oh,
Thanks a lot for the
Mike,
super
you're
chat.
good in advertisement. Look at this.
Yeah,
Hakim,
Hey,
give us $10 again. Hustler.
thanks a lot, Hakeem. Thanks.
Mhm,
Oh my
mhm.
gosh.
Thanks for the 10. Man.
Because they know I don't work for you. I don't make no
Yeah.
money from you. I'm looking out for you. Shoot.
Yeah.
I've
The
been
Hustlers
Thanks a lot, y'all.
I've been
better have that
gaining
camera next week.
I've been gaining happiness for over a year listening to what you've been doing. And I
Thanks a
know
lot,
most
man.
everybody else has done. It's consistent. Everybody's been listening. They've been moving out. They've been doing their thing. If you're there, you've been visiting, and you know why, you're at least one of the commentators that's out there doing this thing. And it's at least one big thing. They need,
Yeah.
step in there.
Mhm.
Nobody's begging you. Nobody's bothering you. But if you're feeling it, do it.
Yeah, I know.
I'll be doing it behind screen.
Mark
Yeah,
Hayes,
hell,
thank you so much for the
Thanks a lot,
super chat. You're
Hey,
dead
Rocco.
now, Jay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let me know what game you're on, because I got the
It's-
PS5 warmed up.
No, it's a mobile game. It's a mobile game that's inside. They have their own streaming platform.
Yeah,
So,
let me know.
That's what I'm doing. In the United States, child support is the only debt that can end with you being in prison. Yes, exactly.
Yes,
That's
yes.
what I'm trying to prevent right now.
Yeah.
I'm paying, but I'm not paying what they want because I just can't afford it. And the
It's
money
insane.
that I owe just gets bigger and bigger and bigger. And
It does.
when does it stop? When does it
Right.
stop? And now
That's
my kids
right.
are older, and I'm trying
I
to
made
take,
sure to keep
take the
paying. I
support
had
to
to.
get this fixed.
Because
You know?
even here, they're still hitting me. Even though I'm over here, I still got to pay the child support because
Yeah.
they'll get me. They'll block my passport, and I can't
Right,
move
right,
around. So
right,
But I
once you
learned
start
a
right.
lot.
paying it,
I
yeah.
learned a lot of stuff too, Jay. Like if anybody wanted, if I wanted to live there,
Mm,
and they wanted to hit me with anything, um,
mm.
they they would
They'll
have
come
to
for
actually
you.
go to the Philippines court
hmm
Mm,
to
mm.
get me at that point.
Philippines will do it like that too.
Yeah,
Yep,
Philippines
they
and
they'll
will.
they'll
turn
do
you
it.
over
Yeah,
so
but they
fast.
still have to go through the trouble of going through the
Yeah,
Philippines,
yeah.
and then they would have to come out here to the Philippine court and everything. So,
hmm
in a way, it's a little better when you're moving out there. But the problem is, you're not
Just to
seeing your
get you.
kids. You're not
Yeah,
Yep.
seeing your
yeah.
kids, and that's what's keeping me from moving out there already.
hmm
You know,
Right, right, right. No,
and
I
I
understand.
got my kids here, so that's my priority. Like my kids, on top of my fiance. You know, those go hand in hand. She understands that. She's okay with moving here. Um, yeah, so it's a tough thing. These
Right.
women, yeah, they realize, oh yeah, all you men have child support, this and that. Some of the women don't realize like what's behind that. Sometimes, yeah, sometimes the guys don't have it and they got their passport to go. Sometimes they got their passports but I got it on me like how I have it. And some
What's going
guys
on,
just have
Timothy?
child support. They can't do nothing.
hmm
Well, here's the thing. You're saving more money to pay child support over here. So, because you're not spending as much
Right.
money.
Mm-hmm.
That's true.
So, what's the
But you
logic
miss,
in that?
but
You're hurting yourself.
You miss out
Right.
on seeing your kids though. That's the thing.
hmm
And growing up,
It
especially now when they're in their teens, they need that
right.
father figure.
It's
As,
just so funny. It's just
Mhm.
so funny. It's more money. Say there's so many ways that they'll gain from us leaving. There's not too much competition for the guys
Mm.
and the ladies.
Yeah,
They
but
can
then they'll
get
say,
more
"Oh,
money.
you're getting more money, so let me grab more money from you."
Money.
So,
Right, right,
and
right.
that's what it comes down to, the money.
Yeah.
That's
But
a
then
damn
also
shame.
you could say that there's a resident for you at home, with another family member. That can be thrown in there too. So, but hey,
Yeah, that's another thing. He's right. These nuts is right. They
Yeah.
can say, "Hey, you'll be charged with all the fees and everything."
Mm-hmm.
There's no simple solution to it, guys. There's no simple solution.
And
So,
it's crazy too. I'll tell you what I got hit with, right? I got hit with um if your ex claims insurance from the government,
hmm
I had to pay all of that money back.
ooh,
So they hit me
Mm-hmm.
with back child support or insurance for a whole year,
oh
and I
wow,
had
Mm-hmm.
to pay 3,600. And
Wow.
it just caught me. They just hit me, and I said,
yeah.
"Just let them take it. Just take it." They hit me with it. I said, "Just pay it," and it was fine. They hit me 3,600. Let him pay it off. I was good. I paid it off. Because yeah,
Isn't
man.
it?
Because then my passport, I'd have lost my passport. Like what happened to Rocco. I can't
Mhm.
move around. I didn't want to have that. I
I
said
mean,
I'd
I
lose
still
that.
have it, but if I try to leave, if I try to get in, they might send
Yeah.
me back.
Yeah.
They
Yeah. Yeah.
may not send me. I don't know. I don't know the status, and they don't give you a status
hmm
Well,
unless you try to get there. That's the problem.
two things that kind of surprised me. Somebody told me even if you get custody of the children and she doesn't, you still got to pay her for some reason.
Yeah. You
Uh,
do.
and then and if they
Depends.
find out that child is not your child, you
You
still
still have
got to pay
You
you
for
still
it.
have
still
to
got to
pay.
pay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah. Yeah.
because your
Yep.
name's on the because
Your name's on birth
your
certificate.
name
Yep.
is still on the birth certificate.
Because
You have to
you
fight
that
even
child's
harder.
father. Yep.
Yeah.
Which is funny to me. The very people who are running the show are the people that it's probably going to fall back on.
They're the
So
ones who are making the money.
they're making the money, and they're also the ones in the Congress, and they're sitting as judges, and sitting as money makers. They're the ones that are making these children, for everybody else, out of that. They're the ones that are messing things up, but they're the ones that are holding us up from getting a fair law like that to keep
Mhm.
men from that are not the fathers from paying for that. That's very disrespectful.
But this
Very
is also
disrespectful to
another
the system.
reason why men are leaving because
Exactly.
a lot of women are court happy. I'm taking you to court. You owe me this. You
Mhm.
owe me that. You saw that thing about that guy that got taken to court, Jay. He took a girl on a date. She sued him
Oh
for
yeah,
$10,000.
hmm
I forgot. Did she win or they threw it out of court?
It got
I
moved to
think they
another
threw it
court.
out. Yeah.
It got moved to another court, but I don't know if they threw it out or not.
I mean, the
I think they should
fact
agree
that
with
you
that.
felt comfortable enough to do that
Yeah.
in public,
It's
oh God, that's embarrassing.
yeah.
Embarrassing for our country. And if they think that that's going to change anything, that'll just make it worse. People will just flee from the country after something like that.
Yeah.
And they're like, well, why aren't you dating us? Well, there you go.
And you know what's crazy? You see how all of us know about that situation? Think about that. All
Hmm.
of us know about that story, right?
Hmm.
Guys, we know about all these stories happening, and we just looking at it going, and it's like, how could we stay? There's proof out there that shows it's sad, but these girls are damaged at 13, 14 years old.
Yeah.
They're not marriageable.
Right. Right. Right.
And all
What
this
are they gonna
stuff
do
is being
when they
taught in the
40, right? What
schools.
are they gonna do when they 40, 50, 60? Like,
Hmm.
oh man, how am I gonna be with you now? You were damaged since
Right.
14, you
Right.
know?
Yeah.
Then
Right.
what?
And it's
It's
and
no.
it's, and it's being taught in the
That
schools.
time.
Like they're teaching
Hey,
the girls in
Haas.
school like all this stuff now,
Hmm.
and it's just it's not getting any better. It's like, what's the nuclear family? Nobody knows that term anymore. What's the nuclear
Mm-mm.
family? Nobody knows it.
Hmm.
Speaking of that, it, even if she didn't cook for you every day, that woman that was on earlier is still a modern woman. You can hear what she's doing. You can hear what she likes to do. You
Yep.
can hear her education and what she's doing.
Hmm.
What are you talking about, man? These type of women are those are real modern women. I don't know what
Yeah.
that is in the West.
She was spot on.
It's
She was
disgusting.
spot on.
It's very
Yeah.
disgusting, and I feel
Shout out
sorry for
to
them.
is that time. Thank you for the super chat. He said most don't now that the federal government pays the state 66 cents, point 66
Mm.
cents for every $1
Hmm.
they collect.
Hmm.
That's what I
Hmm.
said. I don't know that,
Yep.
but yeah, you guys know. I don't know what it is.
I know
They
all too
paying
well.
all. They're having to pay all this welfare money, but they could
Hmm.
have spent it on this rocket that failed.
Mhm.
Oh boy,
I
they had to
encourage
cancel it.
everybody who's like single or like if they're divorced, they don't really have to go through all that court drama. Go out of the country, explore around, see what you find. Don't necessarily have to stay there, but maybe like go to the Philippines, go to Thailand, Indonesia, whatever. Explore, see what you like out there.
Mm-mm.
The states is not the center of the world. You know,
No,
you
no.
never know what you. I guarantee you do that, your life, your eyes will and your mind will open up, and your
Yeah.
stress level will be like, I really don't have to deal with this stuff here. Why, there's other options, and people just don't realize it. People are just so enclosed and chained to what they think is life, and they don't realize there's more to life than what's around them.
Right out there.
Yeah, thanks for the pun. Thanks for the the channel.
You got it,
That's
Rocco.
why I created the
More to
channel,
life.
Rocco. It's more to
What he
life.
say? What he say?
No, he said it's
What's
more to
up,
life.
Timothy?
That's why I
Mhm.
named the
From
channel that.
Texas.
It's more to
Yep.
life than what guys think there is. Like it's more to life than what's
Right.
happening in the West. It's more to
Mm-hmm.
life
More
than
than a
all this
P.
drama.
Well,
And
once
More than a
again,
P.
thank you for that channel, man. Just that's
yeah,
Yeah.
that's
yeah,
like
man.
Because
best.
they keep telling you that there's nothing better than the America, which America isn't just the United States. Let's say that
Mhm.
first. So if you're saying that, well, then you're acknowledging that Canada is better, and
Yeah,
you're
exactly.
acknowledging that Mexico is better. You're acknowledging that Brazil and everything else is better, and they are better in certain ways. You're
Mhm.
not perfect, And if
Yeah.
you get out there, like I was stationed in Korea, yeah, you got to worry about North Korea coming down on you.
Mhm.
But otherwise, let's put it this way: they had everything before our country 3 to 10 years before. I
Mhm.
saw flat screen TVs over there. I saw games over there that I didn't see come out for 3 years to come out here. I saw flat screen televisions didn't come out over here until 5 to 10 years later. So it was like I felt kind of embarrassed, you know. It felt like our country didn't improve in any technology up to that point. And I'm like, you know, what can we coming over there do for countries like that? What can we
Mhm.
help them with? We don't have to force ourselves on them. That's okay. And we don't need to take their jobs. That's okay. But we can do a little bit for them if they ask us to. If they just ask, don't try to throw yourself on them. Let them ask. We can do a lot. We can work
Mhm.
together, and that's a I think that's experienced by like people in Poland and everything. They were moving to Britain. They had a brain drain, a power drain over to out of those countries, so there was less men. That's a very uh, big way of seeing how that's going to happen. There's a brain drain of men leaving their country. What do you think is going to happen to the U.S.? And then also the same thing is that there's going to be less men there as well. But even that there's just as amount of men or some amount of men, and they're bringing over women, that's going to bring an imbalance to the system. So
Yeah,
no matter what, you're
they can
still
take
winning.
over. They can take
Right,
over the country at that point.
right. And they
When you
keep
get
saying,
the men out, you can do whatever you want. You control the country.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah, and
And they keep
that's the whole
talking.
plan. Yeah.
And I don't mean to be disrespectful to Filipinos, but they keep saying they're going to leave you. And I'm like, uh-huh. So you admit that you're going to try to let somebody snatch your woman, right? Right. But
Hmm.
I know one thing, that they're good women. So I'm going to say another one.
Hmm. Yeah,
You
exactly.
know?
Yeah, I mean,
I know
Exactly.
that's wrong, but
no, no,
I'm
no.
sorry. You find
One,
a good one. You find one.
Hmm.
the first
Another
one,
one.
Another one.
no, the
What's
It,
first
that's
one.
the
it's going
same
to be
word.
right out there on in the field. Right there in the system. But let me just warn you, ladies, that grass is definitely not greener.
Yeah,
Hmm.
You will
uh,
have a hard time finding grass over there that you could be on.
yeah. The
Hmm.
first Filipino I had, she ended up cheating on me. She
Mm-hmm.
took me for about 4 grand over a period of a year and a half.
Mm-hmm.
And I thought that was it, but and then I realized, hey, it's not it. And then I ended up meeting the girl I'm with now, and
Mm-hmm.
it's so much better. So it's just not. It could happen anywhere. It doesn't matter if it's in the States, the Philippines. You're still
Yeah.
gonna find bad
Anywhere,
apples.
any country. Yeah.
Any
Right,
country, it
right.
doesn't matter. It's
But
just
it's
it's
going to get
just the mindset that the
right.
attitudes and the mouth that comes out of a lot of women that are in the West
The
now,
West. Yeah.
and their
It's still even
outlook
better. What the
and
heck
their
you can get
opinions of
somewhere else.
men. It's just no. Mm-mm.
Yeah. I know what you're saying.
Yeah,
Thank you for
that's
the super chat. It's that sorry, it's that time. The USA is not the norm. It is the exception. That's what he said.
yeah.
It said,
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
"Get
The
your
rule. Yep.
passports and travel, man." That's what he said.
Hmm.
Thank you so much for the super chat.
Hey,
Yes. Thanks.
Tim, I love Texas too, man, but still got to go. Still got to go.
Hmm.
Still got to go. Boston was the best to me. It
Yeah.
really was. But nope, got to go. Got to go. All right, let's see. What else you got up there? What everybody want to talk about?
Oh no, I was trying to put up that super chat here. Let me see.
Mm-hmm.
Garrett said he sent a super chat. Garrett, it doesn't show. I don't know what happened. Sometimes YouTube has an I don't know. Sometimes when you
Mm.
send, it doesn't said. He said he was charged, but it doesn't show. So maybe it's YouTube. I'm here in the
Yeah,
settings right now. Customer
yeah,
support,
can't see it.
technical support is not here.
Mm.
But thank you so much, Garrett. I know you support us, so no
Mm-hmm.
worries. Okay.
Yep.
Yes, yes, guys, and yeah, I'm gonna have to
Get that
wrap it
camera.
up. Thank y'all for the show.
All right.
Um, it's
Last
the
word.
Don't forget
last
to
day.
buy him a coffee.
What's
Get
what's
that
the
camera
last
money up there.
what's the last word from we start out with well Mike, what's the last word, man? Last word.
Buy me a coffee money. Don't forget that. Get him the camera. We can do it. That's
Yes, yes.
10, at least 10.
Well,
20 for
thanks for the
$5.
support, guys. Thanks for the support, though. You guys
Yeah.
definitely supported today. I appreciate it.
And hit Rocco up. You know definitely you want to see what he's doing. Hit him
Oh,
up.
trust me, I
You
might
know.
scare some people away in my other streams.
No,
Trust
no,
me.
no,
Yeah,
no. No,
Joking though.
get on some different games as well, Rocco. Come on, show us the
Uh,
game. Show us what you got. Show me what you got.
yeah,
Yeah. Do us this thing. Get him some money too. Let's get this
yeah,
linked. We need to get over there. We need to make money together. Let's get
yeah,
this straight. All right.
yeah.
I love y'all. I don't mean to hold you up. Peace.
yeah. For sure,
Thanks,
for sure.
Mike. Thank you so
Thanks, Mike.
much.
Thanks.
All right, guys. So
But
yeah,
yeah,
basically my thing is to say like what I said before. Get out in the world, see what's out there, and don't let this life here hold you down. See what else is out there because you're gonna be your whole outlook is gonna change. and that whole stress that you feel here in the States around you probably be gone when you realize there's better stuff out there. And that's all I gotta
Exactly.
say. That's all I gotta say.
And
Yes.
subscribe, guys. Subscribe to the Simple Rocco
Subscribe to Simply
Philippines.
Rocco.
I send the
Yep.
link there. Subscribe to him.
Yep.
And Rocco said it too. Like when I started the Motor Life channel, I started that channel to I wanted to let guys know because I know a lot of guys are going through it out there, and I wanted to talk about on that channel more topics because I know my channel is a Philippine channel. I want to kind of keep it there, so I like to talk
Hmm.
about things in the Philippines. But with More to Life, I want to talk about everything happening in the world and reach out to guys that are, you know, experiencing it. And let them know, hey, look, come to the Philippines. Not even the Philippines. Go to Thailand. Go to different places. Even I've traveled to other places. I didn't just stick in the Philippines. I said go around, see what's out there in the world, like Rocco said. And even if it's not about a woman, go out there and just experience life. The
Exactly.
people, everything
Exactly.
happening around. Go see some different cultures. Go learn some different languages. And you're gonna see, wow, it's better outside. It's better outside of the
Exactly.
Matrix. Like a lot of guys that talk about the Matrix, like what's his name talks about it all the time. AT talks about it. The tape brother.
Hmm.
And he's right what he says about it.
Yep.
Guys, that men can't be men anymore. And the same men that protect the country, a lot of you guys that come on this channel were in the military. The same men that protect the country are made to be humble, extra humble, and not made to be men anymore. That's what they're trying to do.
And that's the reason why he got banned.
Yeah, I know.
That's
That
the
is why
real
he got
reason.
banned. That's
Mm-hmm.
why he got banned because everything that he said he was doing, he wasn't
Hmm.
doing, and to shut him up because, and then the ones that were shutting him up were guys that were soft, and it was crazy. But anyway, I don't want to get into it too much. I'm definitely going to get into it another time. But thank you everyone for coming.
My last word and
Okay, what's
testament
your
of
last word? Okay,
Balot
what's your last
Jado.
word?
I'm out. I'm out,
Last
guys.
word.
See you.
All right, see you
Thank
later,
you,
Rocco.
Simple
Peace out.
Rocco. First, I want to say thank you for our guest today, Michael
Yes,
Miller and the
good.
Simple Rocco. Thank you guys for giving us a lot of knowledge, and for all our moderators for moderating the chat. Thank you so much. I cannot mention you are a lot, and then super chatters. Thank you guys for the support. I will
Yes,
make
appreciate
sure. I will make sure. We will make sure that we will have the new camera next week,
it.
so you guys can see not only Jay's head but also his shoulder, head and shoulder, knees and toes, and also to to the regulars and the members, guys. Thank you so much for being a member, for continuously renewing your membership in TBF. Thank you so much. And for the regulars who are always joining us, helping us to answer some other question to our newcomer. And to the Western woman, don't bash me, please. It's not my fault. I'm just a regular Filipina. And it's not my fault that I'm married, okay? So don't bash me, okay? I'm very simple. But anyway, happy Labor Day to everybody. Enjoy your long weekend. Thank you for joining us, for spending the time with us. And this is not my live stream. This is Jayla. She may have a lot of things to say, but we love you guys. Bye.
Yes, and yes, everybody have a good rest of the week. It's tomorrow's Labor Day weekend. This Labor Day weekend now. Tomorrow's Labor Day. Have a good Labor Day, guys. Peace out. See you later.
Bye bye.